Shadow of the Conqueror is the breakout debut novel by Shad M. Brooks.
Truly incredible. I absolutely loved this book. Honestly, it's one of the best books I've ever read. Truly incredible. S. Keith Hall.
The tale of a deposed, tyrannical emperor who embarks on a journey towards redemption. The 82-year-old Dalen, once known as Dalus the Conqueror, is cursed, becoming a youth, and obtains the mythical powers of the legendary Arch-Knights. Battling inner demons, his violent and cruel inclinations, and enemies both old and new, he ventures onward trying to fight back the growing darkness threatening the world. After all, who better to hunt monsters than the greatest monster the world has ever known?
This novel is gripping and masterfully crafted within its world. Shad Brooks defies all preconception of a first novel and hits the ground running with a skill few writers can match. Seth Patchell.
Shadow of the Conqueror is based in one of the most well-crafted and unique fantasy worlds the genre has seen in many years, and fans of the novel have been craving to see it depicted visually.
This is easily one of the most compelling works of fiction I've ever read. I could go on and on about how original the setting is, or how many times I was nearly brought to tears, or how absolutely riveting the action is. But nobody wants to read a 10-paragraph essay, so I'll keep this short. 10 out of 10. Michael.
Now, Shadow of the Conqueror is coming to you in an epic graphic novel adaptation with the incredibly talented art of Mike S. Miller. This will bring its dark, confronting story to fans and new readers alike in another beloved format, making the story more accessible than ever before, and enabling current fans to enjoy it in new ways.
I was engrossed in the tale of the Conqueror. I laughed, cried, growled with anger, and shouted with joy. But also during this entertaining ride of emotion, I came away with mental growth and new perspective on the human condition. Andrew Johnson.
Mike is a 28-year veteran of the comic book industry, famous for his work on DC Comics' Injustice series and George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones-related graphic novels.
I've read so many novels I've lost count, fantasy genre or otherwise, but in my opinion, this is one of the best. Seaton 425.
The author of Shadow of the Conqueror, Shad M. Brooks, has been a fan of both comic books and Mike's work for many years, and is thrilled to be working with him to bring this graphic novel to the highest standards possible.
I don't typically listen to audiobooks multiple times, but this is my 4th time through and I'm loving it more each time. Highly recommend for anyone who loves fantasy action stories. C. Barker.
The book will be separated into 4 graphic novel volumes. This first one, entitled Enemies of Self, has 48 pages of stunning art visualizing the amazing and unique world of Everfall with some of the best work Mike has ever done.
It must be admitted that there was a large amount of skepticism when this book was recommended. However, a story that would leave the reader hooked and begging for more was not something that was expected. The overall plot and flow of the story was simply phenomenal. I highly recommend this book. It is filled with action, humor, love, hate, science, and the psychology of the human condition. History Rewriter.
Separating the book into 4 volumes gives great opportunity to adapt more of the work and even add new content not seen in the original novel. Far from being given secondary regard as a token adaptation that doesn't accurately represent the source material, the graphic novels are being made with the intent to form a crucial part of the Everfall story, revealing fascinating aspects to the characters and world not found in any other format.
Powerful and gut-wrenching. I laughed, introspected, winced, wondered, cried, and will be revisiting this world. Michael Larson.
At the time of launching this Indiegogo campaign, the graphic novel is completed and ready to print. This is not to fund the creation of the graphic novel, but to give you the chance to get your hands on it. We will be able to place the print order as soon as this launch campaign ends, and you will get the graphic novel in your hands much sooner without needing to wait for the graphic novel's completion. With the launch of the graphic novel, I'm very excited to announce that during this Indiegogo campaign, I will be releasing a refined version of Shadow of the Conqueror as a second edition version. This is not the sequel, but a more refined and polished version of Shadow of the Conqueror, with an incredible new cover made by Chris McGrath. The second edition will at first be an exclusive in the Indiegogo campaign, where you will be able to get your hands on a limited edition version of the second edition novel with the graphic novel covers, which will not be available ever again once this launch campaign ends. And in addition to this, we've gone even further and made premium, high-class, display-quality, collector edition, leather-bound versions of the second edition novel and graphic novel, both of which will be available for a limited time during this launch campaign.
Way better than I thought it would be. Bought because I watched Shad on YouTube. I never thought his book would be as good as this is. Kinda blown away. Jevin Curley.
With special collector edition covers and limited Everfall merchandise, this is your one and only chance to secure these special versions of this phenomenal epic fantasy graphic novel. Just because the mainstream comic book industry is declining in both quantity and quality, doesn't mean we still can't make great graphic novels for those who love them and attract new fans to the format. Please share this Indiegogo campaign with as many people you feel would be interested and who would love to enjoy such a visually stunning and emotionally riveting story as this Chronicles of Everfall, Shadow of the Conqueror, Volume 1, Enemies of Self.
What a great soundtrack. Hey, everybody. Welcome one and all to Shadow of the Conqueror. Crush. Oh, wait. Oh, I still have it up as Amazing First Week. All right. SMiller is crushed. What did I call it? SMiller crushed by Shadiversity. It's true. Today, actually just recently clicked over 179,250, which is, let me see exactly how much I made on Lone Star Solo Soldier was 179,089. So crushed, duly squashed, squeezed to within an inch of my life. Just, yeah, completely, because this took a week, whereas how long did I have Solo the Soldier up? Like 10 months or something like that before I ended that campaign and fulfilled it. Yeah, that was yeah, so what I managed on my own in 10 months, I'm going to take my headphones off because there's nobody here. Shad and I am the one who put this campaign together, did in a week. 1 week, 1,586 backers. Actually, let's give it a refresh and see if we got any further along here. 179,560. So we're only $440 away from 180K. Pretty awesome. Fuzzy Creature says, some say Lone Star 3 never ended. Actually, did it end? Yeah, I closed that campaign when I started making money on NFTs. Because I don't want to ship stuff no more. Because shipping is a laborious and time extensive bit of work. Welcome back to the show, One Doomed Rabbit. Although he's right now, I'm sure we'll be figuring that out in a second. Yeah, shipping. But so I did make a connection with someone who is going to be doing the fulfillment on Lone Star 3. He's going to be doing fulfillment for Monster Hunt 2, which let's see, the 21 should be printed and delivered in about 3 weeks. So Monster Hunt 2 is good. It's good. R2D2 for life says 80K. We're headed over 200,000, or we are wasting our time. Sean, Dude, you are like our number 3 referrer. I don't even know where you're posting these links, but keep it up, dude. You are like fulfilling, or yeah, good referencing, sir. Good referencing. Lone Star who? Lone Star. Oh, I would not do that. I would not. I'm not going to do that. Yes. Hello, back to Rabbit. He does kind of look like Ezra. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is my
Mike S. Miller is related to Ezra Miller, confirmed. You know what's interesting? We have a cousin. Her name is Ezra. Her mother's maiden name is Miller. So, in a strange way, I am related to an Ezra Miller, but not the freakazoid that you are talking about. Rhaegar says, now that it is live, I have returned. Right on. Finest real leather, says Jeff Potts. Good on ya, Potts. Good on ya. Brucey T says the artwork looks gorgeous. Mike, thank you very much. I did. I don't like to say that I'm proud of things because pride is a sin, but not all of this art turns my stomach. I make a point to hate my own artwork so that I'm always driven to do better.
That's all artists.
But
right?
yeah. It's there's some things in here that I don't hate. You'll find it really hard for me to compliment my own artwork. So
this is finished.
Which probably makes me a terrible salesman, but I that's the way I have found to get better at my craft is to not look at it, is to look for the faults. And I do, and I don't want to sit here and point them out to people because that comes off really negative, but that's what I see. Whenever I look at my art, I see the faults. I see, oh man, I should have done that better. That bugs me. How could I not make that mistake in the future? That kind of a mentality about my artwork. And I've maintained that for a long time because I used to be really stupidly cocky about my art. Wait, what is this? Leatherbound is an idea Mike got from Doug T. Shad. You ruined me, Mike. No way, dude. Shad loves leather-bound books. Are you kidding? Did you look behind him on his screen? Rabbit, are you there? You are not. Oh wait,
I am. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
That's the problem with putting headphones in. Is like you take them out and then like people are in there. How you doing, Rabbit?
I'm cool, man. I've got back from a couple of week holiday away surfing, so I'm pretty chilled out.
Lovely. Where'd you go?
I just went down to Newquay Way in Cornwall, in England.
Cornwall.
Yeah.
Very
nicest place in England.
Middle Earth story out time. Edwin, if you want to pop in, feel free. Says I have many fine leather-bound books.
So spot on. I love it.
Perfection belongs to our Savior. The rest of us need grace and a lot of work. Amy, grace and a lot of work. What's up, Jiminy Cricket? You have the link. Should you deem, whatever. Should you so choose to join us? Should you deem it necessary? I don't know where I was even going with that, but yeah. Hey, Eric July finally noticed the RIPA campaign today. John Delarose did a great little video. What was it? Where was John's video? I'm not going to play the whole thing or anything, but he did a great
really
little video about
seeing out of SHADIVERSITY
how well
last week. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, and that's why I'm going to highlight it on the channel. That's kind of what we do.
And how not enough people are talking about it. This is literally right now the fastest selling, fastest growing crowdfunding campaign. Right? I mean, even Ripa's has kind of slowed down. Well, dude, he made so much money in the beginning, but it's kind of tailored down. Now it's, Shad's turn. Shad's top spot. He's still making, he hasn't even put any videos up in the last couple of days. He's still making thousands of dollars every day just off whatever residual videos that were up days and even as far as a week ago. So yeah, it's doing really well. John put up this video, why aren't YouTubers talking about Shadiversity's new comic, and then tweeted it, and that was the first time Ripa seemed to have taken notice of it. So Alpha Proto says Ripa's not crowdfunding, it's pre-orders. Okay, then officially the biggest, fastest selling, fastest growing crowdfund out there right now, $179,560 in 1 week, and $690
in 1 week. Man, that's amazing.
In 1 bloody week. Yeah, it just ticked over my biggest campaign ever was Lone Star 2. Did 169 and like $60, something like that, and there you go.
I mean, it looks great as well. I mean,
thank you very much. I'm sure.
I've noticed it says volume 1 though. So are you going to be drawing volume 2? Is that coming soon?
Yeah, the plan is 4 volumes. I may see. I don't know. That's the plan initially right now. When as we dev it out, if there's some way I can make it like maybe 3 volumes and volume 2 and 3 are bigger.
All right.
Then that might be. It depends. I got to go through the book again and find where the best natural breaking point is, and then figure out how to make that point the entirety of the story arc for the second volume.
Okay,
right?
Because, that makes sense.
Yeah, these aren't chapters, right? Each of these books is its own story. These stories do take place in the larger context of the total story, but what we didn't do was just put a page number in, stop at a chapter heading, and say to be continued. Right? We create a story. The first issue adaptation, and I've said this before, but you haven't seen this before. You just got back from vacation, so I'll explain. We took a tertiary character and we built him up and his history with Dalen, the protagonist, and tied him in with a character who's not even in the first novel. He's in the future novel, but we tied him in to his machinations and then built out this entire story arc that takes place within what's happening to him in the novel. So it doesn't contradict the novel. It fleshes out a character and an arc and really makes it, just adds to the story, and then it creates an entire story arc of its own. John Malin can't read. John Delarose gave it a 10 out of 10 rating. I gave him an advanced copy of the book, and so he's like, and everyone
that's awesome, man.
John is the number one Latino writer, science fiction. I don't know, whatever he says. So yeah, that's what it is.
It's awesome to see something you've done comic book wise coming back again. You know what I mean? Like being big, like you're drawing all this. It's awesome to see, because obviously I've not seen anything since Lone Star, and then you've done all your other stuff. It's nice to see.
Well, I did this like a year and a half ago. I finished this book.
Yeah, no, I remember you showing me a bunch of stuff a long time ago, but that was before you had you was colored or anything. Yeah, it was just like sketches and things. So I remember seeing all the little men on horses and stuff. You did like some.
No, that's Lone Star 3.
Was that Lone Star 3? Was that?
That's Lone Star 3. Shadow of the Conqueror. I mean, I could.
Maybe yeah. Okay, I'm getting confused.
Here,
between so much stuff.
I can show you some of the pages in here. So yeah, Shadow of the Conqueror. Hello, Nerd Wonder.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? I am well, obviously.
I am getting over a cold.
Oh no!
That sucks.
The cold.
I don't think so. Damn, get
The
over it.
cold. Are we
The
going? Are
cold
we
to
going back
hold them
to
all.
getting the common cold now?
I think so. Like,
Goodness.
it's usually a mixed bag in the winter anyway. It's like you either get COVID or you get the cold.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
like that
tell
other
by
one
the
is
picture.
out of style now.
Yeah, it's so uncool. I got the uncool one.
The uncool one. But yes, yeah. So yeah, that's the other stuff you were seeing.
So good.
Yeah, and the colors.
Really
The
pretty.
colorist. Does Sunny Go? He's Lineal Francis Hughes colorist, and I got him for this, but I'm kind of a little concerned I can't get him for the rest of the series because guess what he's doing now?
Oh, what?
NFTs.
Oh no! Is it your fault?
It's not. It was totally just parallel development. I had no idea who was getting into NFTs, and I went to his site because when we started this up again, I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to get Sunny on the second one. And then I went to his Twitter page, and he's like, NFT guru. I'm like, oh, Sunny, what are you doing?
You could lure him back in, surely.
You dang person.
No, dude, those colors are so good though.
We'll give it a shot.
I love those colors.
Oh,
the action in that second. I just love watching all this. Oh, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff. You showed me, I think, bits in the past, but it's nice to see how good you can draw action and things. Obviously, because all I've seen recently is NFTs.
This was a very interesting step in my development. Towards the end of Shadow of the Conqueror, I stopped laying out the characters. I started just drawing, like this character. I started here. I just drew his hand, right? And I just started drawing him in, like.
Really?
Yeah.
You just started with the hand and you
didn't do like a layout first.
Yeah. I didn't do the layout. I didn't do the break.
Awesome.
Oh my god!
Dude, that's
That makes it looser. That's probably why it looks so freaking awesome, though.
Yeah, and there's another page. There's another. Oh, I should show it.
Nothing looks stiff either, and you just did this freely, like
that. Well, it makes it much less stiff, actually.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It
You can see a lot more freedom.
I had to fix John Malin's art.
Yeah.
Well, you should see the original. These girls, their heads are so small they couldn't fit a brain in there. Which I know that's how John likes his women. But
no brains.
Yeah, I actually prefer my women to be able to think.
I like Malin's art. I like his artwork.
I think he's got promise if he could just learn some basic construction.
I've seen some of his stuff that's been good. I've seen some of his that's been bad, but I think that's everybody, I guess.
All right, let me scroll past a whole bunch of stuff to get to. Like that, yeah. So this is another one of those. Yeah, I started doing it. That's just all straight to the page with. Look how fluid he looks.
That's what's good about it, though. It's like animation in that sense. You know what I mean?
He's flying out. He's jumping.
You can see him like he's about to. Yeah, that's awesome.
Kill him, bitch.
Yeah, he's angry. He's an angry man. And then this, I wish you could see it. I did show this while I was playing, but this really fun double page spread, but you can't see it because it's the way it's laid out here. But when you see it in the book all together in one single page,
I
this
see.
is just a cool fight montage scene with all the different characters. It's really fun. Yeah, I'm again, I'm like looking at all the things I would fix, but I don't hate it. And this was a real step for me to kind of take on that kind of a challenge of Kim Jong-gi, just like sit there, envision it, and then start putting it on the paper. Because usually I never envision stuff. I start and I just work it out as I go. But
I get that.
Yeah.
I've tried it a few times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I found with an it's easier for me to do layouts, I suppose.
I'm doing
I'm working on stuff It's hard to just do it just from your head, though, isn't it?
It is a more difficult task, yes. But I don't want to show this whole thing all night. So.
Hey, Edwin.
Hey, aloha.
Aloha. Aloha, man. Hello, Edwin.
Hey, no wonder. I was just thinking, it looks like this SMiller fellow has been crushed.
He has been the evil that is SMiller has been destroyed.
SMiller's going to have to resort to stealing loquats to fuel his family, like some sort of middle-aged Oliver Twist.
like a starving comic book artist.
Stealing avocados? What?
You'll have to go back to the Frogman.
Oh man, I wish there was a tree.
Oh no, not the Frogman.
Look, man, if there was a tree in this neighborhood, the size of that loquat tree was like 30 or 40 feet high. It is freaking ginormous, right? If there was it's a little fruit, but if there was an avocado tree and like the owner was just leaving them hanging and dropping and dying, hell yeah, I'd go freaking collect those things.
Oh yeah, I missed my avocado tree when we lived on the Big Island of Hawaii.
Yeah.
We had an avocado tree, and that was amazing.
My neighbor across the street has an avocado tree, and the skin never turns brown. It's like green avocados, eat all the way until they're ripe. And I don't know what it is, dude. Those are like the butteriest freaking avocados like ever.
Whoa.
Oh, I discovered something this week. If you like take an avocado, nice ripe avocado, and you slice it up and you put anything, and then you put salted pistachios on it, and you eat it. It's like it's practically pistachio ice cream. It's so good. The combination is amazing.
That sounds weird.
No, well, it's because it's like, you have that soft, creamy texture of the avocado. It's like ice cream, like when you have nuts in your ice cream.
Do you
like you ever have pistachio gelato?
Do you grow papayas in California?
I have no idea, actually.
If you take a ripe papaya, you put it in the refrigerator, you cut it in half.
You put a lime in the coconut and you shake it all up.
No, a little lemon juice, and it's almost kind of like a sherbet or a sorbet. It's so good. Yeah. Hey, Rhaegar has got. Yes, that is the winning. No, the previous one. That is right there. That's the marketing strategy.
Oh, all right. Can I choke slam my daughter? Would that be appropriate? Or?
No, can't be SMiller.
No.
Terrible.
Eden had to go to the hospital last night.
Oh no!
Who did?
What
Eden.
happened?
She was having chest pains.
No.
Oh, what?
Whoa!
What was it?
Is she?
Have you seen
she's not
Eden?
having. Is she having anxiety over her upcoming play, or?
No. You've seen Eden, right?
Yeah.
So there's a problem that women with certain physical
Okay.
attributes.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, they gave her like
there's
EKG.
no scenario where I want to be contemplating your daughter's anatomy.
She got it from her grandmother.
Gotta nip it in the butt.
No. The cholesterol's not too high. Jiminy Cricket says gravity can be a mother. Yeah. Yes. Your little girl needs to lift. I think that might be the problem. Anyways.
So why is Kelsey Shannon mad at these people coming out of the house? What's happening here?
Oh. So this is the character. He's a tertiary character in the novel. Okay. And we took his particular gripe with Dalen and we expanded it out and sort of formulated the entire story arc of this segment of the novel as its own complete story. So did you get a chance to read it yet?
I've been reading through it slowly. If you could see my desktop now, I've got 15 spreadsheets open. I'm so deep into analytics. It's all right. Well, yeah. So he gets a gaggle of these dragoons with him
to go and arrest Dalen, who he. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Don't. No,
If you want to know more, purchase the graphic novel.
Boy, yes.
I mean, it's so good. Why wouldn't you purchase it?
Yeah, and it's a hardback. Just FYI,
really?
everybody.
How
All
many
of these are
pages is it?
hardbacks. It's 48 pages, hardback, and as much as the old floppy would have been, $25. So
that's bargain. Hardback.
The paper that gets fluted and it's thinner, that's actually the more expensive paper.
Yes,
Mike.
that's the better high quality paper. You want the paper that's going to wrinkle before you even get it.
Well, no, don't say that. I remember that. There was this one front book that I have that's wrinkly.
Yeah, and people were trying to make excuses saying that that's the better paper. It's like, no.
Oh, God, no.
That's the cheapest possible paper you can get.
Yeah, stop. I mean, like back your boy, back your team, but at some point, come to reality, right?
Yeah. It was just so bad. I would have sent those back to the printer, man. I've been like, you know how much my fans paid for this, and you want to send
them back to the publisher.
I sent mine. I just sent mine into the fireplace.
Yeah, I always remember that video. Best video ever.
Daddy, why do you burn my comic book?
The backlash on that video made me laugh more, I think.
Yes, Conqueror, $25 for hardback is a really good deal, especially in these trying times.
Well, son, life is full of disappointment, and it's time for you to learn it.
Yes. So anyways, it's $25. You can pick any cover you want. You've got my covers, which is Shadow Conqueror. This is The Light. This cover is called The Light, if you have any questions. This one's called Dalen. This is the Canaan White cover. Color is also by Senigo. And this is the cover by McGrath, who is
that's very different.
Yeah. Well, this is the novel cover, and Shad's like, hey, why don't we make the novel cover also the one of the available options? And I'm like,
cool.
Let's go, let's do it. So, yeah, you can get all those, and then this is the first, I believe, official print run of Shad's novelization. Also, all hardbacks, also only available on this campaign. So we're not going to overprint, and as far as I know, we're not going to be overprinting and like selling a bunch of these after the fact. What we will probably do is print to order. Now, I haven't talked to Shad about this in a while, so if things change, don't beat me for it. But I believe the idea is that we're gonna print to order on this campaign. We're gonna get right to work on the second campaign, and then the second campaign, I'm thinking what we should probably do, and I haven't passed this with Shad, but is do a $20 trade paperback version of Volume 1, which would not be hardcover. So you would not be able to get the hardcover, but at the same time, you would not have to miss. If you missed the first campaign, you wouldn't have to miss out on the second one. So you could get.
Not a bad idea.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh no, we lost the rabbit.
Oh no.
Print run at 10,000 per cover. Well, we don't know. We're at 1,500 something, 1,592 backers now. With we're 1 week in, so hard to say what we'll end up with, but I think it's doing pretty well.
Nerd Wonder, does your avatar actually respond to your movements, or is it just kind of?
No, it does. It knows how to move, tilt my head when I do it, blink when I blink.
And is that in Premiere Pro?
No. I made the VTuber in Clip Studio, but you use a 2D rig, and I hired somebody to do the rigging for me because I wasn't as confident. But yeah.
I've always been curious to know how VTubing works. So what do you have to use to be able to do it? Do you have to?
You need an art program.
Okay, sure.
You have to put everything on separate layers. All the eyes. You have to have different animations for your eyes and mouth. So I have 3 different layers that have different mouth animations and eye animations. And then you'll have your hair on different pieces as well. Any piece of
It's like doing an NFT.
It does sound like it, doesn't it? Yeah. So how does it work when you're talking and then you're showing you like you're moving?
There's a program for that. There's a bunch of studios and stuff. They've been making programs for it. I use VTube Studio, so it uses my webcam, and then my webcam detects it tracks my face, and then I'll copy it. There's a lot of really cool ones out there that can like make their ears wiggle and have tails, and then like.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. Because I mean, I was watching Nux, and he has his. That's what made me think that's cool. Like, there's a lot of really cool ones out there I've seen. Yeah, I didn't know you could do a webcam. I actually thought you had to have like VR technology and all that shenanigans.
No.
Because I mean, you know, who knows?
The bodysuits.
There's tutorials for this on YouTube, Rabbit.
Yeah,
that's cool. I'll have to have a look. I mean, I like the idea. I love it.
It's a great idea to do, especially if you're an artist and you know a lot about digital art. It's super fun. It's just a little bit tricky. I'm not the best.
I like the idea of making you your own character as well. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fun.
Edwin, do you want to read this?
Yeah, I will read this. Let's see. Ringline, Defender of Translucent Mermaids for $1.99, says there's a male teacher in Canada with triple F comes, and then he says, what? So have you seen this story about I think he's a shop teacher, and he has determined that he...
No.
You know what? I didn't realize it was Canada, but now I am not surprised.
No, it makes all the sense.
It makes so much more sense.
The day of the rake is coming, Canada. Then it'll be all over for you, degenerate
England,
leaves.
can you come take Canada back, please?
No.
Repent.
Pass.
Repent. So I guess a shop teacher or something has decided that he's a woman and he's going to present as a woman. So he's got like this
not just a woman, Dixie Dynamite.
Yeah.
And I saw the pictures, yeah.
Yeah, and it's boy, it can't be pleasant walking around like that all day.
I don't understand how much weirdness happened. I was only away for a couple of weeks.
Well, what's the bloody point?
That too.
You just sounded like
try and be more English.
Your voice got
what's the bloody point?
Tell the chat to make their beds and such. Oh, yeah. So that's what we get from Canada. We get high pitched Jordan talking about lobster dynamics, and we get triple F shop teacher men women.
It's lobsters. The Comics Bear says Canada is America's hat. I disagree. Canada is America's attic.
I feel like we need Kim on here to stick up for Canada.
Canada's America's attic, because we completely forget that it's there until we have to go up and get something.
Man, I heard they're all up there smoking that maple syrup, man.
Yeah, what they do is they dehydrate it until it's like little rocks, and then they sell it to Hunter Biden.
Oh, gosh.
Alan Walker for $5 says, love the book. Can't wait for the comic. Awesome art, Mike. Thank you very much, Alan Walker. I can't wait either. This is very exciting times. I look forward to seeing how this all ends up. Backer tracker, which I never trust.
No.
But at the same, it's like Wikipedia. It's like you know not to trust it, but you still want to go see what it says.
Yeah, it's just.
So it currently has this trending to $363,890. Again, I don't trust it, but I don't find that out of the realm of possibility at all, either. Especially if Shad gets some. He's going to be on Friday Night Tights probably for weeks and weeks because of the whole, all of the great, the one great show and then the other shows that are out right now that they're discussing that have a lot of fantasy elements, and that's Shad's forte. And so
You
there it
mean
is.
Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners, the best anime ever? With
Oh,
the
Edge
best
Runners, yeah, man. Yeah, I just finished Edge Runners. Yes.
Oddly, no, not at all. What I meant.
I watched it.
So where's your death pool list? Which is the next
The
comic
Deadpool.
that will fall?
Oh, the Deadpool.
To Shad the Reaper.
Actually, the next one isn't for another $15,000 and change. It's
Okay,
Scurry.
so that's probably.
And then
not
after
too
that,
much.
$1,000 after that, Doug to Naples, Bigfoot Bill.
Oh no, Bigfoot Bill.
My mom can
no.
come back with more Bigfoot Bill.
I talked to Doug today. He just got freaking scammed.
Oh no!
Really?
How? What?
Yeah.
Crypto scammed?
He got crypto scammed.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, he'd had almost nothing in that wallet because he takes all. I told him how to safeguard his money from his public account, and so he's been doing that. So all of his most of his crypto was in a.
That happened to Gary though, didn't it?
I got a confession to make about NFTs. I don't like NFTs because it stops you all from making good comics.
Well, it also pays my mortgage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree. I 100% agree, but it gives more money.
Hey, you know what? Nerd Wonder. Comics is stopping Matt Weldon from making comics because they pay so poorly.
Comics is making.
So he's got to take a real job, quote unquote, real job, to take care of his family, and that keeps him not just away from doing as many comics as he should be doing. It keeps him away from doing art at all.
Oh,
so
sucks, man.
I'd rather be. At least I'm having a hell of a lot of fun doing the NFT stuff.
Yeah, and NFTs they're good. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, I have to get a second job. I have a job that pays.
What do you mean? Comics aren't paying your bills?
If only, right?
So comics are keeping you from making comics.
Okay, I get it. I'm doing good.
See how that works?
If you do the distribution on comic book artists and the amount of money they make, it is a Pareto distribution, and it is a bad deal for about 80% of the people who make comics.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Being a comic artist is the same as being. I found it because I'm a musician. It's the same thing. You're like a rock star of comic artists, right? You make no money if you're a comic artist.
Yeah.
Really.
I don't think the writers make a lot either.
I'm a musician and I'm an artist, and unless you do like NFTs, you have made more money.
So you've taken a vow of poverty, is what you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a vow of poverty.
Doug does everything though. He draws it and writes it.
Alpha Proto doesn't care for those Prados.
Prados.
And Rhaegar, defender of Translucent Mermaid, for $1.99 says hashtag let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
I do apologize if I'm a little random. I have had about 7 or 9 pints. I'm not sure.
Kevin, by the way, you're muted. And Vic, I'm not going to read
Kevin.
that. You filthy-minded. That's my daughter you're talking about.
Vic is always
on, Kevin,
inappropriate.
Hello.
This is true. If the world were fair, Matthew Weldon would be rich from comics. I'm actually pushing Weldon for one of the Shad projects.
Really?
So
he'd do good with that.
Yeah,
I mean, his art's so good.
I'm pushing Kevin for the other one. By the way, I didn't tell you because I have
Soul Finders.
Forget Soul Finders. It's trash. The art's great. Art's great, but the writer's trash. Kevin, dude, Shad loved it. He was super excited. So.
Oh, you like the sketch?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Should we show it?
Yeah, show it. I want to see it.
Is it okay with him? I don't want to make him mad.
It's not like
is he in the chat?
For it. You just did a piece of art to kind of
check out.
Check it out. Here. Oh shoot! Now I can't see the stream yard.
Let's see. I saw that Tricky wants to do something random as well.
Yeah, so this is Shad sent me some of his designs for his different story ideas, and this was one of his characters. I'm like, I have just the guy.
Like, yeah, that's 100%. That is, yeah, definitely. We couldn't be more He-Man.
Actually, it looks like He-Man and Warlord kind of combine their DNA
it's so good.
in some unholy ritual.
Yeah, so I'm really gonna push Shad to once he gets the money from this, so it won't be for a couple months, but to just hit the ground running on these other projects, because I mean, yeah, we could put together something freaking phenomenal. He was talking about looking for writers, so
we should shoot for walking at a brisk pace.
We
should hit the ground walking at a brisk pace.
Well, he's got the two concepts already in mind, right? And it's like, I really think Weldon would be great for the other one.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what?
I mean, you're all really cool freaking comic artists. It's nice to see you doing it still.
You know what people should hire Weldon to do? Because I see a lot of people, at least in like the CG space, they don't have a story. They don't have a script, and they're kind of like trying to draw it and write it at the same time. Weldon turns out some of the fastest layouts that are actually good.
Yeah.
Some of these people should hire like Weldon to make like a layout book for them, and then they just go back and redraw that art rather than.
That would make sense. I thought he was just super busy all the time, though.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've not spoke to him in ages myself. I got on with him. Well, I mean, you all know him better than me.
But yeah,
even at a good page rate, man, you've got to be.
I mean, the last thing I saw that he got published, that Ninja Turtles like wraparound cover, that was amazing.
Yeah. Well, the bomb. I wish he didn't have a regular job so he could be here with us.
Yeah, that would be cool.
He never got professional position because his art wasn't cool enough according to Marvel. Because me.
Wait, never got professional for whom? He is a professional artist.
He is a professional, but like to get into the big industry where they pay and give you insurance and health, he wasn't good enough because BBB. Because
who's gonna get who gives insurance?
All those
comic
like
artists.
going under.
Oh, wait, they don't give you insurance? You didn't get insurance?
Nobody gets freaking insurance.
What the fuck? Dude, that's
no, it's all 1099. Yeah, it's all 1099.
Yeah.
Freaking insurance.
But what is a good page rate at Marvel?
Actually, I think if you end up on contract,
maybe
you can negotiate that. But
that's
language, lady.
I know. I'm like, I'm holding my language back. I've learned to do it because I got told off. You've now been told off. Welcome to my world.
So wrong. I usually don't curse, but this is wrong.
No, it's all independent. Yeah. It's for 99% of us in the professional world. It's independent contracting. Always has been.
You should do something else. Comic books for most people should be.
No, seriously, yeah. Being an artist or anything creative sucks.
draw a page or two a week after work.
I've found that being an NFT artist is quite lucrative.
No, yeah, that's true. No, I mean, I'm not lying. You've helped me get some money from that. I mean, definitely. It definitely has helped.
It's more consistent, I gotta catch Rabbit up. Rabbit, I've been doing a handful of work for hire. Actually, I've been busy with work for hire NFT projects, and the one I'm doing for now is for a dude who's like a legend in the crypto space, because he's the dude who invested $8,000 into Shiba Inu when it was worthless.
Oh, no.
At the peak, it was worth $5.7 billion.
What the hell, man?
And it's still worth a hell of a lot of money. And he held on to it. So here's the story. So he was an investor in other kind of cryptos and all that stuff, and he had friends who were as well. And one of his friends in this little group, like his other 7 friends had all invested in Shiba Inu, and he just wasn't into it. And then one of them like came over to his house and like talked to him about it for like 2 hours or something like that, convinced him that Shiba Inu did have a future and it was worth investing in. So sort of as a troll, he thought it would be hilarious if he invested more than all 7 of his friends combined. So he became the biggest single investor of Shiba Inu. And then like all his other friends like started selling it off when it started going up, and he just held all of it. And it rode it all the way up to $5.7 billion.
What the hell? That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's my current employer.
That's fantastic. I didn't have any other words. That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was when I started talking to him about this job. And then
you should go back to Comicsgate,
I know,
Mike.
right? Yeah.
Mike. All you have to do is kiss the ring, Mike, and then you'll
Kiss
be
the
back
ring.
in the loving arms.
Yeah, I want to see something. I don't want to. I'm not going to tell you guys how much I'm making off of this project because that would be just.
That would make me jealous. I think.
Yeah, it would make all of you jealous. But let's see here. I would say, unless you're in the top, because I'm keeping in mind that you have to actually pay for all. That's a great thing. It's like I don't have to pay for anything. I'm just getting paid to do the work. So I think unless you were probably in the top 10 here on this list, I'm getting more for this one project than in profit than most of everybody else on that list.
That's cool.
That's how much money there is in NFTs.
Yeah, and you introduced me to it the first time I saw it. I thought it was weird, and then you explained it to me, and then the what I've seen from it is actually kind of nuts. Even now, it's a lot lower than it was when I first jumped in. It's still more money than you can just do one NFT and you'll get more money than you would if you did a commission for somebody for a comic, like a cover
because that's what we're
something.
used to. These like the perceptive value, right? When you're coming from a comic where you're trying to squeeze out $25 for a hardback novel versus, dude, an NFT can easily mint for $300 or $400.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
the first NFT I got a few. I did that portrait. I got $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
Just instantly.
Yep.
That's nuts if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right. And others, there's. But so you're doing these chads now, or are we not talking about that? Because I know you're talking about this. So you just released your chads. I watched your video earlier.
Oh yeah. They revealed today the crypto chads. So this is it, the crypto chads. And do I have my? I guess I don't have a page open. But yeah. So they revealed today, and that's all kinds of fun. So those are designed, but most of the money from that, the income from that's not going to go in my pocket. That's going to go to investing into the different, or not investing. That money will be loaned to a UK corporation. The UK corporation will, yes, because you can't do this stuff in America because the SEC doesn't like us making money. So the UK corporation, run by Dena Dragons, is then takes that money and stakes it into these launch pads, and then we get the IDO allocations from those launch pads. So the more we sell now, the more we will reap the benefits of in the bull market. So yeah, it's crazy because some of these IDO tokens can end up doing 1,000x or better once the bull market hits, and then you're going to be sitting there and you're like, how many of these things are making me money?
Mike, I've got an important question to ask you. This is serious business. I was listening into Comicsgate Kings, and apparently you are to blame for there not having been a Comicsgate meetup / convention. Why did you?
It's all your fault, Mike.
It's all my fault. I'll fully accept the blame for that, because clearly no one in their group is capable of putting something like that together. It requires, dedication and putting your time into something that's not necessarily for your own personal benefit.
And industrial-sized Febreze dispensers. Oh my God! Imagine the smell.
Yeah, I just always laugh when someone will mention that. Oh, I can't wait for the fan fest. It's like nobody's doing anything to put this together, and it's never gonna happen. I will friggin'.
Actually, you know who was putting something together, and then they just pissed him off so much that he just checked out? Henderson.
Big Ben Henderson?
Yeah. He had a venue. He had a venue. He had actually done quite a bit of to do something in Florida, and then he was just, you know what? No.
See, that's the kind of guy who would get something together because he's not all about himself, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that everybody on that panel was all about themselves. I'm saying that the people who would have put that together, or the people who are in a position to sort of lead that charge, they are. So,
would you come to a con if I made one?
I don't know. Are there going to be people buying NFTs there?
You say yes, and then he'll turn up. You're good.
I want to one day make a comic book convention that's just for people that own their own IPs and selling their own work.
That would be awesome.
Nerd Wonder, you're in Texas, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no music.
Ish, are you? You're somewhere. I don't want to dox you, but yeah, a lot of places you can get like a convention hall or a high school cafeteria or something like that for very little money. It's not actually that hard to put together.
I've saved up a lot of money to do this, along with saved up a lot of money to develop my own comic book. And I finished the drawing. I just need to color it. And then, I'll focus on doing a convention where everybody, no matter my ultimate dream is to do a convention where, anybody can go as long as you own your own IP. You can, you sell all your books. If you've done a crowdfunder and you have extra books, bring them, sell them, just like alert us to your Kickstarters and do all this crazy stuff. Yeah, just all about you and your work. That's what I want to do.
What you may want to.
I had actually considered doing that when I wasn't so busy and I was into the comics thing. I was actually considering doing that in San Diego. As I had actually talked to the biggest. I talked to several people, including somebody at San Diego Comic-Con and one of the largest Southern California comic book store owners, like comic chain owners down here. And so, I probably put more effort into starting a con that I'm not ever going to do than these guys.
So what I was going to say, Nerd Wonder, if you've saved up some money, I would suggest, if you're really going to do it, create like a Facebook page for the. Wow, you lost your brain, little dog. Create a Facebook and an Instagram page for the convention itself. And then Facebook ads are so cheap. Like we're using them some in our campaign, and they're great because you can target them down to the zip code, and you can target with all kinds of demographic information.
Yeah, if you only want like blonde-haired girls that like they might be giants.
Yeah,
that sounds terrifying. I don't want to go near that con.
That's how much information Facebook has on you, by the way.
I'll get on it. But for now, it's focusing on finishing my first book. Just the colors need to be done, and then I can present it.
They want the music.
What just happened?
But I will one day do this con, and you'll have to come.
Well, as long as it's in San Diego, I'll be there.
Well, I won't because I live in England, so.
When are you going to get the heck out of San Diego, man?
When God tells me to. You are not God.
Dude, I love living in Oklahoma. I've been there. It's so pretty.
Actually, one of my, Oli's brother just moved to Oklahoma. And it was crazy because he had a ton of property here. So he got out of Dodge here with millions of dollars, and he ended up in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's super cheap. It's near Texas. It's gambling's legal, and it's absolutely gorgeous, like forest. Just
But the problem is, it's Oklahoma.
I like the fact that you started off with gambling's legal.
Oklahoma is a place to be.
Ruprecht, down Ruprecht.
Ruprecht. That's too much in it.
Vic says, why do I ever click on Vic? Vic says, I want to help her with a convention. We'll have a table, garage sale style, and charge $250 a ticket.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Like I said, I don't know why I clicked on Vic.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
I don't. Matt Costin says, I'm going to Oklahoma in a few months. Yeah,
Matt Costin, why the hell isn't he in here?
He's busy tonight helping family, so.
Yeah, go.
He is
and also, I
excused.
get it.
He sent a note from his dad. He's excused from class today.
Come on, Matt, I have not been in here in ages.
Oklahoma.
You know what's fun is watching Kev do digital.
Oh yes.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
All I'm saying, watching him doing it, I see this blue and this red and this pen. I'm so used to watching you do traditional. It's mind blowing.
But this looks like a page from your book. So why are you coloring, Kevin?
I'm doing a color guide for my colors. For the character.
Shouldn't the colorist
why don't
know
you
what
just
they're
color
doing?
it then?
I mean, that just okay.
What do you mean? Why don't I just color what?
No. The colorist should. All you have to do is give them a rough guide of what they want to do, right? It's not how it works.
Yeah. This is my version of a rough guy, I guess.
Is that a genie?
He's sort of one. I mean, it's the story. The book is on an alien planet, or what we would consider an alien planet because it's not Earth, and so it's the equivalent of a genie, I guess. Yeah.
So he's a djinn.
Right. So basically, you're flatting it for your colorist.
No, I'll just hand this to him. I mean, it's really rough because if you look close, look at all the missing.
Yeah.
Little.
That wouldn't take me 5 minutes to fix that, though.
See, you're good at at handling the digital stuff and the painting. I'm not. I'm still learning all this stuff. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
You know what? I would love to see if you get good at digital, game over. You know what I mean? The way you do traditional, if you got your digital paintings, so yeah, it'd be amazing.
I'll give it a try one of these days. I mean, like I've colored a few NFTs and trying to learn color theory.
I've seen some of the stuff you've done is really cool. Definitely, because you do the comic book color stuff, and it's more cell shading, I suppose. I'm never sure because obviously I paint more realism, don't I? So I'm never sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I need to go back to my basics and start doing more simple shading, and start doing less. I don't know. I see what you're doing there. I think looks really cool, but that's because
this
the
is
inking.
the first time I've ever seen Kevin with a tablet. So
I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's amazing to see him stepping into that realm of coloring.
I have so much trouble trying to. Like I tried to.
I love that you do all the pinching stuff though. So I use a PC, so I don't have a tablet. But
I use a PC as well. I have
I tried to figure out how to crop this, and just so I could only color, stuff out of these two panels, and I couldn't figure out how to crop this. And
just go up to the left.
No, dude. Yeah, you need to
go to the
left.
tool.
Yeah,
go to
right
canvas. Canvas.
It's got the dotted lines on it.
Yeah, I'm on canvas.
Pull it to the right. I can't see because of that.
Oh,
glare.
sorry.
Crop and resize.
Yeah. Now how do I
settings?
Setting.
Just dang it, there was a way.
I could go in it, but it requires me to take a long time to.
No, try changing more than like that. 12.55. Change it to 12.
You're on max and shit, aren't you?
Nice. There you go.
Click.
Landscape
No, just click done.
digital.
Oh, there it is. There's the map. Now see if you can just drag that map. Drag the frame.
Oh, man. See, if you're on Photoshop, I'm going to tell you right away.
See if you can reduce the frame. Reduce the frame down. Reduce the frame. Like,
Well, I'm trying to
reduce the frame. Reduce the frame.
Or click done. Then I don't know. Yeah,
Dude,
click done.
do you not have a? Oh, I don't know.
No.
Do you not have a
go.
marquee tool and stuff
There
like
it
that? Sorry, I'm so used to Photoshop.
Yeah, Procreate is so weird in some respects like that. It's not as
Literally about Procreate, and I own it. I give up and I use
There we
Clip
go.
Studio.
Thank you, Mike.
I've never used Procreate because I don't have a Mac because I hate him. But Clip Studio is good until now. They've decided to go premium.
Yeah, I got Clip Studio too.
Everybody's considering jumping the ship.
I use Photoshop because but then
ladies and gentlemen, may I interrupt for a moment and introduce the great one,
the great one,
the jiggity. Jack Bunga!
Hey, he's back.
Hey!
What's up, fools?
What's up, my man?
What's going on, dog?
It's been a while.
Manga's back.
Been a while, brother.
Look who it is. Look, it's the whole gang here.
What's up?
Sir.
What are we angry about now? What are we mad about?
Well, I was going to say.
No, we're mad about Clip Studio going pay to play.
Elliot, present company excluded. I always thought that naming the software Procreate, something that will be used by a bunch of artistic nerds, seemed like a cruelly ironic naming, given that so many of them will not.
Oh, that's
Ouch,
beautiful.
Man.
It makes you wonder.
Dude, what the?
It does make you wonder about why people name things a certain way. Do you think that Progresso Soup Company is run by Marxists?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do anymore. You've ruined everything.
Maybe. Listen, but I thought maybe I'm late to the conversation, but isn't Clip Studio already pay to play?
No. You're right. You buy it and then you own it, but now they're going subscription
Except
like
for on the
Photoshop.
iPad, which I use, and it is you gotta do.
No. The PC version's going subscription as well.
I've been paying for it for the last couple of years.
If you haven't, you use it.
Oh man, I just got a bill from
Use
freaking
myself,
TradingView, even though I haven't traded in like a year, because I had the higher end level TradingView, even though there's a free version. It charged me $600, and I'm like, no.
I can't remember how to shade.
I'll have to remember to cancel it 11 months from now.
Mike, you're going to have to explain why you've been absolutely crushed by Chad Brooks.
Why have you been crushed, Michael?
What? Hold on a second.
I love the fact you call him Michael. That's the best thing ever.
Well, it's sort of a joke since Mike, the sales on it, they're crushed. Mike's own book.
All right, sorry.
I gotta go.
Well, no, don't go.
How have I been crushed by Shad Brooks? Let us put the screen back up so that we may all see.
Were you
that
guys
Shadow
wrestling
of
again?
the Conqueror, if you look up here at the price of the comic, $179,690, has just crushed Lone Star Soul of the Soldier, my biggest ever campaign, which only made $179.89, and that took me like 9 or 10 months to get there, whereas Shadow of the Conqueror managed this in a week.
Yeah.
A week.
Wow.
Madness, I say.
Wow.
It's Shad the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a play on the title. Shadow of the Conqueror versus Shadow of the Conqueror.
So there it is. And let's give this a
Wait,
refresh.
hang on a
and see if
minute.
we've got any
Someone
more
just say
backers. 179.69, 179.800. That's a big purchase. $110 purchase. Thank you to whoever that backer was, and thank you to all of our backers.
Whoever did it.
Oh wait a second, there's a discussion. I never even looked. Do you guys want to go see what people are discussing?
Oh god.
I don't know. Did no
I'm
one
so
say
curious.
bye?
I never even noticed there was a discussion going on.
There's plenty of comments.
Let's go. 70 comments.
70. Please tell me you're not going to read them all.
Just for your information, Z never reached any mess. Okay, I'm going to skip that. Okay. Any message on. Okay, is this a pronoun thing or is that a typo?
It's probably a typo, homie.
Okay, yeah, he must have held Z instead of shift and then hit I. All right, because if it was a Z, that would be interesting. I never received any message on the launch or about the mailing list discount until after my backing. I didn't even know if I can see it or how to access it. If you guys were signed up to the mailing list, check your spam folders because I have sent out several mailing list emails to the mailing list. But you have to actually be on the mailing list before the campaign started in order to get that special secret perk. There's like questions about I want to place an order, blah blah blah. Oh gosh, I feel like hey, Shad's been answering these. Nice. Are you planning on writing any new books? I'm writing one in a different world setting at the moment, and I will come back to Dylan's story in the future. I'm not sure
that was a good accent.
when the current book I'm writing will be ready for release. Questions about the leather-bound novel. Damn it, Shad! I finally find an Aussie creator and mistakenly think, oh, for once I'm not paying with a kidney to ship the book to Australia. I was so keen to back after seeing your pitch on Friday Night Heights. Why is this based in the U.S.? Because 73% of the backers are in the U.S.
I'm on his side, though. I do. I appreciate his pain.
He says the highest percentage of my viewers are located in the U.S., but if I go to the how many people are backing, literally 73% of them are in the U.S. for backers. Yeah, this is questions. I wish the leather bounds weren't so much. Well, I mean, they're leather bound. Okay. I'm so glad that Shad is paying attention to this because I just noticed it.
Hey, Mr. Miller, I am going to have to get back to politicking.
Good day, sir. Thank you for being here. We'll see you on the next exciting episode.
Hopefully you're able to salvage some remnants of your life after having been destroyed by Shad Brooks.
I will try. I don't know that my ego can handle it, but it is what it is. Aloha. Aloha to our good friend, Edwin Boyette. Let's see. SC Spider says, to be fair, I think Eric July's campaign brought comic crowdfunding to the eyes of many comic fans, and that's helped Shad a good bit. Actually, Eric hasn't even mentioned Shadow of the Conqueror that I know of. I think someone would have mentioned it to me. Yeah. But he did like a tweet talking about it today, so I think that was his first actual interaction with the campaign. Mr. Motion's channel says, nice impression, Mike. Of, you mean of Edwin?
The Connery.
Nice. It sounds like Conray.
Conray?
That's how
that cornbread.
That's how I would say in Louisiana.
Conray.
Look here, Sean Conray. Look here, Mademoiselle.
Elliot, did you get my email?
I just got in. I just let me check. My wife was having issues with migraine, so I had to nurse her.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I hope she feels better soon, man.
I hope your nipples are all right.
Thank you. What?
That's the way his finger.
Huh? So I don't see anything from you, Michael.
Well, check a different email.
Check your other email.
Dude, he's got like 3 different emails.
My ovary?
I don't know why. It's not on this email.
Oh, please.
Oh, no, that's too dark. Come on.
But yeah, I'm hoping that now that Eric July is getting towards the end of his, he'll be willing to mention, the other culture warrior who's got the #1 fastest growing crowdfunding campaign out right now, and that includes the direct competition with some frog toy campaign, which seems to be floundering compared to this. I mean, but who really wants frog toys, anyways?
I heard frogs are yummy.
You know, I had frog legs once when I was a kid, and it's true they do taste like chicken, but I couldn't get over the fact that I was eating a frog.
I mean, that's kind of like snails, and if you've ever had snails.
I love snails.
Yeah,
which is
they're
weird.
tasty.
Okay, that's the difference. I was a kid. I was probably 10 or 12 years old when I had the frog legs. But I was like 20-something when I had escargot for the first time.
That's funny. Like, I was about that age when I had it.
Yeah. But when dude, escargot is dope.
It is. Yeah, it's good. People don't appreciate it either. Though. It's like they just see, oh, it's snails. That just sounds weird, but they won't try it.
Here's an interesting thing. The thing that makes me allergic to shellfish, snails will also qualify.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. I suppose they are a shell animal, aren't they?
They're a shell animal, yeah. They're much closer to an abalone.
How do you cope? I mean, like crab was one of my favorite meats. I love crab. I had crab macaroni and cheese when I was in Cornwall. It was the best thing I've ever had. Crab macaroni and cheese is so good.
I love crab. Dungeness crab is it was probably my favorite food, and I can't eat it.
Oh, that sucks.
Such is life. Such is life. Brandon the Zealot says, I like frog toys, just not those frog toys.
What frog toys does he like?
Oh, my volume went down.
What?
Michael.
Did you get the email, or do I have to forward it to a different email?
I don't see it in any of my emails.
You want my phone, Jojo? Oh, you're in here.
Maybe he liked you.
I think he did. Rabbit, I miss you, man.
Hey, man.
Hold on.
It's been a long time.
I've been away surfing for the last few weeks, so.
Sent.
I'm gonna check my spam. Nothing in my spam. Oh, gee whiz, Michael. Gee whiz.
What the heck? They're not even in my sent folder. You know how long I spent copying and pasting all that stuff?
No, I don't actually,
because he never sent it.
It's not even in my sent folder. How? What?
I'm not gonna say it.
How is it? I sent 2 emails, and I sent them to Elliot at Jerkmonger.
No, it's sent to Illustrate.
All right, you know what? After the show, I'll have to just upload them all to it. I think it was just too much stuff.
Maybe.
And I'll have to upload it to a Dropbox or something.
Mabois. That's my missing maybe.
Oh, maybe it's saved as a draft. Let's see, drafts. Yes. Why isn't it sent?
Because you didn't hit send.
I did hit send.
Michael,
I hit the send button.
This is like math. 1 + 1 = 2, bro. Okay.
I'm sending again. I'm sending this one too.
All right. Do it for the children.
I'm gonna wait for them to no longer be.
Do it for the kids.
Gosh, look at these other ones that are just drafts. What the heck?
I don't know, Mike. Maybe you're. I tell you what, though, I can't access that email you're sending it to through my computer. I can only access it through my phone. It gets stuck on my computer. I don't understand why.
Oh, but they just sent.
Well, I'll have to check on my phone. Let me see there
it's
again.
Too high res.
Okay, wait. Where should I forward them to? Which one?
Illustrate@gmail.com.
Stupid.
It's kind of like illustrate with an
E.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's misspelled. I get it.
It's not misspelled. I'm being clever. I'm trying to be like Kev Hulk 73. What's up?
All right.
Hey, brother.
Forwarded. They have been forwarded.
Kev, I miss you too, bro. What's going on?
Just working.
Where you been, dog? Where you been?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should show Elliot.
Show me. Yeah, show me. Show me.
I just don't know where I put it.
What's that?
Piece of art.
Oh, Microsoft. Oh.
Where's the art?
Right there. That's not the art?
No, not that.
Sorry. Why are you yelling? I can't take it.
Talking to me.
Why? All
right, I'll open it up again. Oh, here it is. All right. This.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. What is that?
Well, Shad, the other night when he was on Friday, he was talking about some of the other comic book properties that he wants to develop. And he emailed me some of the art for it. And he was talking about this sort of fantasy, Star Wars, barbarian type of thing. And I'm looking at this art and I'm like, I think I know exactly the right guy to draw this book. And so I told Kevin to do a drawing of it, and he whipped this up. I sent it to Shad today, and Shad's like, "That's awesome!"
Oh wow, that's cool.
I'm glad he digs it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to just push Shad like as soon as we're done with this campaign, let's just hit the ground running on these other projects because it would be rad. I mean, just to dev out his different projects, his company, and really try to put together a legit comic book company with that kind of internalized marketing where you can, I mean, he's got it all. As long, I've got all the connections. I've got all the creative. I know how to put together the campaigns. If we just want to work together and just keep doing this out, build this out to be a legit IP farm, right? And just freaking crank out some awesome stuff.
Well, that looks amazing, Kevin.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Makes me want to jump back, smack somebody's mama.
Yeah.
Oh. We lost Nerd too.
No, she said bye. You just weren't listening.
Oh, was I not listening?
No.
It was because
she's a woman. I never listen to women.
I was causing all that chaos when they got in.
That's it. Sorry, you're complaining.
That's right. Brandon said Shad really dug Dragon Guard the other night. True.
Dragon Guard's awesome.
Thank you, man. Working on it.
Okay, this is odd. SE Spider says, oddly enough, bear tastes a lot like deer. Lion is difficult to describe. I would not.
What?
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not going to say I wouldn't try it, but...
Yeah. Horse is delicious.
I've had horse. Horse is delicious.
Horse is a horse.
I mean, horse is like a very meaty steak. It's very good.
I've had it raw, because that's how they serve it in Japan.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've had it in France when they had it in steaks, but... Still very
I've
good.
also had it in burgers because that's what they use at McDonald's.
Well, yeah. There is always that, yeah.
Really? That's creepy.
There was a whole thing over here with it in Finder's crispy pancakes and all that kind of nonsense. Like
Fuzzy Creature says, gotta find something cool for Kanan if he hasn't found something. Yeah, Shad loves Kanan's work. Between Kanan and Matt, I think Matt might be a better fit for the superhero project, but ultimately, if Shad, it would be up to Shad. It's his company. So my opinion, I love Kanan's work too. You guys all know that he's an artist on one of the covers. But yeah.
He's just like an awesome crossover between American comics and manga. I always like what he does.
I would suggest also that if Mr. July well, nope, I can't say anything. I'll shut up. I'm backing up.
I'll shut up now. I'll just shut up.
I was getting ready to say something I probably shouldn't have said, so I'll leave it alone.
I think he should have used Kanan.
There you go. Thank you.
You mean on my my project?
No, on his project. Eric should use it, but whatever. I guess not.
Oh, that. Well,
That's it, right, Mike? That's
no
it. That's all we're saying.
comment from me either.
Thank you.
We won't
Gee
discuss.
whiz.
Yeah,
Clearly, you've talked to Kanan. Anyways, Pablo says, not to change the subject or anything, I heard they use worms for McDonald's burgers. Burgers. Is that a French burger? I'm not entirely sure. Have you guys seen Nicole Kidman eating worms?
Oh, no, I haven't.
This is the most freaking just dumbest. I'm just going to play this whole stupid thing.
No, we're not getting back to food.
Farmed insects are not just food for livestock and fish. We can eat them too.
Insects are becoming a trend. The Western diet has to kind of shift and change. The most important
look at that.
It's normal. And
It's
the way
normal.
we live with it.
It's lovely. It's delicious.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Language.
Language, Mike, language.
I didn't expect that.
Language. You got a family, sir.
Hornworms. My son feeds these to his geckos.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Very
Hornworms.
moist, chewy. Can't quite describe the flavor.
Yeah, okay, Simba. Yeah.
Let's try this. 2 billion people in the world eat bugs, and I'm one of them.
Not because they want to.
Yes.
They eat them because that's the only thing available.
I mean, I've tried crickets or whatever they're called.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
That's not quite the same
The
cricket.
fried grasshopper.
Fried grasshoppers.
Are amazing.
Okay, I'm legit not gonna lie. I would try a fried grasshopper.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
But mealworms and hornworms and oh my goodness.
No, thank you. Shut your mouth. Shut your pie hole.
Slimy
Covered
yet
in-
satisfying. Yes, legit. I should cut this video with Simba eating bugs. Alphabroto says, so Lion King was bug eating propaganda. Yeah, it would. We're all going right down Nicole Kidman's Botoxed gullet. I wonder if her muscles in her mouth work with all that Botox in there.
I would imagine not.
Grasshoppers. I recommend them.
Grasshoppers.
Thank you for spending so much time with me. And
Nasty bitch.
Wait, what's the regular one? Oh, this is from
Look, man.
4 years
Kidman,
ago?
and I am going to eat
You're
a
kidding
full
me.
course meal.
I
of
had
bugs.
no idea this was 4
I am
Oh,
here
this is
to
a talent show. This is just okay. That can't. Those are real.
Hornworms. They're still alive.
Extraordinarily
Yikes.
disgusting. Extraordinary.
I'm
Those
sorry.
things get so freaking big. She should eat one of the ones that's like 5 inches long, and then say it's extraordinary. It's like
What the hell's going on around here?
It's
Yeah,
gross.
I feel like you joined the stream at the wrong time.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is like what do you call it? ASMR, except with
Well,
mealworms.
Hell no.
Mealworms.
Here we
Come on,
go.
come on.
I gotta walk away.
Okay, Elliot, you've never had tequila with a mealworm in it.
Hell
I have
no.
definitely had that. It's freaking awesome.
So you're all hypocrites. You're a bunch of
I'm not a
worm
hypocrite.
freaks.
Listen, I've had plenty of tequila in my life, but I never had no damn worm.
Yeah.
Man, that's supposedly the best part.
Hell no.
Matt
I wouldn't
Costa
say
said
it was.
Bugs
but-
are the least of the gross things.
That junk is nasty.
Pablo, you're the one that brought it up. What do you mean it's getting weird?
I blame
It's all your
Pablo.
fault, Pablo.
That's what you get, Pablo. Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wow, she really
That is
fix
a
that.
fruity case. recommend it. Here we
A
have.
How is this a talent? This is a Vanity Fair secret talent theater. How is eating freaking bugs and worms a
Look,
talent?
man. Look, when the zombies show up, I'm happy to be zombie lunch. I want off this planet right now, forthwith.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what they're pushing for. They're pushing for you to eat more bugs.
these are crickets. Those are crickets.
They look like roaches.
You know,
You can
crickets
have
are
it.
they're disgusting. I know I've eaten them.
They're crunchy.
They are. You know what they taste like?
Crunchy.
Well, frankly, they
That's
taste
all
like
I remember.
they taste like whatever you flavor them with.
Yeah,
So like
that's
I
it.
had my friend brought up some ranch flavored crickets from Mexico. And it just tastes like you ever just taken sunflower seeds and just thrown them in your mouth and chewed them up?
Yep.
That's what they taste like. Like eating sunflower seeds with the shells on.
This is so
It's just-
gross.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
Crickets. Oh, nothing.
Oh, so good.
Awesome. Like nothing
Oh.
I've ever tasted. Like
Oh, I'm so nasty. Ugh.
a hairy.
What the hell? What the hell?
It's fantastic in all the wrong ways.
This is nasty.
Mr. Motion says you're gross, Mike, but you use the wrong "your." It's YOU''R''E. Anyways,
nut.
A hairy nut. Oh, it tastes like a hairy nut. That's great. Thank you.
so what you want to eat? Hairy nuts. That's true.
I used to think she was cool.
Were
Now,
those salty hairy nuts?
oh,
I've heard so much degeneracy in the last few minutes from Mike's stream that I've heard
I
everything.
know, it's almost like Edwin was still here, right?
It's not
know.
degenerate. She's eating bugs. This is what
bad
she's
language.
saying. Nuts. I was thinking like pistachios, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna feel so bad anymore if I slip something.
there you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh. And
Teach
that
him a lesson.
shell. And now the dessert. The fried.
What kind of noise is that?
She's like,
Jesus Christ.
Are amazing.
Mm.
These are exquisite
Mm-hmm.
grasshoppers. I
Her
recommend.
problem is she's
Oh.
Australian.
She recommends them.
Thank you for spending so much time with me and watching me eat bugs.
Watching
So
me eat
nasty.
bugs.
Remember that country singer has Keith Urban or whatever
Oh.
has to kiss her. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm crying. That was
Who?
that was exceptional.
Her husband, Keith Urban, I guess, is a country singer.
Oh,
Really?
Is he
Yeah,
British
yeah.
or Australian? or
He's
something?
Australian. Yep.
Okay.
I think he's
didn't know
Australian.
this. Yeah. Gross.
Strider Hell's Rider says, "What is the Game of Thrones channel? Or you saying they are the same channel? Nerdrotic. Which Game of Thrones channel? Oh wait. Never mind. They were talking about Shad liking something the other night. Sounded like he was streaming or something. I'd like to know if Shad streams somewhere else, but thanks. Shad goes on with Mahler sometimes. He'll be on Friday Night Tights on Nerdrotic pretty regularly through the rest of this
I like Mahler.
season, so to say, and through House of the Dragon and Rings of Power and She-Hulk. Those particular shows are great fodder for Shad and company.
They're
So
literally the hot topic.
and then he streams on his secondary channel, which is called Night's Watch, and he was on here last Friday night. I'll throw him the link when I'm streaming, and if he's not busy, he'll pop on. So this is one of the places, I guess. But yeah, those are the dedicated places, and he'll be on Yellow Flash in the next week or two. I don't know. I'm reaching out to a couple other channels to see if they want him to come on. So yeah.
Are they talking about eating bugs though? I don't want to hear that anymore.
Some people have to eat bugs to survive, Elliot. Why you gotta be so judgmental?
Listen, no, that's fine. I'm just saying I will be dead.
I'm gonna look up good bug recipes.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll be leaving the planet. Thank you very much.
Oh, recipes wrong?
Which is fine.
Good, recite. Recite. How to eat every insect. Method and mastery.
Gross. Oh God.
Is
Oh.
this what you wanted to see?
Okay, I'm gonna go get something to eat somewhere in space.
The coconut worms ice cream rolls. Is this?
You know what? I thought.
Elliot, is this
okay.
the one you were
He
asking
thought
about?
he wanted to be here, and he's changed his mind.
Yeah. It turns out I've got a migraine too. I'm out.
Did you get the emails yet, Elliot?
Michael, I don't know. Hold on.
I think
I forwarded them.
He's giving up on life right now.
Hold on. I got to rethink my space on this planet. I don't know if I belong here.
By the way, everyone, here the link to the Shadow of the Conqueror campaign. If you've not backed it yet, I strongly suggest that you do. It is at 179,800. The link is in the chat. I think the link is in the description. If I'm not,
it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Good. Cows and chickens eat bugs all the time. You know what? We all eat bugs all the time. Every day. We're eating bugs. We're eating spiders. We have no idea. Did you know that if you're eating cheese, you're eating like billions of bugs? Because cheese is created by and consists considerably of
You're literally just
mites.
destroying everybody right now.
They're cheese mites. Let's see what cheese mites are like.
Oh man,
Let's see.
Don't ruin cheese for people, Mike.
We're gonna see what cheese is
really pretty good.
Let's get to the. Here we go.
Mike.
So this is
Mike?
when you're having a delicious cheeseburger or a taco.
Don't ruin cheese for me. Don't
ruin cheese, man. Don't ruin cheese, man. You'll lose.
Damn it, Michael. Damn it.
You're having your favorite carne asada with cheese all over.
Don't take away my happiness.
I just want to point out. Look at how much of that cheese is actually bugs. That's a good 20% of the consistency of your cheese that you're enjoying.
I mean, tasty bugs, I guess.
You're eating delicious bugs.
Yeah, nice bugs. We do good cheese over here in England too. I mean, I don't know if they're bug free. Come to England, cheese is bug free.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The bugs over there just have funny accents.
We can't have nice things with Mike.
So
no, you can't. No, it seems to be the case. Yeah.
Rhaegar says, if you cook the cheese, though, it's dead.
It is
true.
dead. But,
That's
I mean,
true.
that's the same with anything. Yeah.
That is a video of bugs. What does that have to do with bugs? Those are cheese mites. That's what you're eating when you eat cheese.
That's what makes the cheese taste so good.
That's right.
I thought it was the mold that made cheese. I don't know.
Oh, no,
gross.
the
I
mold.
hate blue cheese.
You're not wrong there.
I hate
Blue cheese is the best cheese ever.
Damn it, Michael! I said stop.
I hate blue cheese myself.
Oh no, you're doing it wrong. Blue cheese is the best cheese.
I like brie.
Guy from Red Bank says, you know what,
And
Mike?
Lars. No.
I'm not eating cheese anymore. Thank you, Mike. I mean it.
Hey, you ruined it for somebody.
He's ruined it for most of us.
I love it. Cheese is delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm too drunk to care.
There you go.
You couldn't ruin cheese for me. Cheese is one of the best things ever. You can put it in everything.
Did you guys
If he hasn't ruined it for you, you'll eat cheese tomorrow and you won't care about the bugs in it.
I mean, you love crab, right?
Yeah, I love crab.
Shrimp.
Crab, yeah.
Those are giant
Crab, shrimp.
bugs.
Yeah, I love eating bugs.
They're giant, delicious, meaty bugs.
Although technically aren't crabs and stuff like that crustaceans. I don't know.
Here's the issue, though. The human body cannot properly digest the exoskeletons of bugs or shrimp or anything like that.
Yeah, but then again, it can be good for your digestion somehow. I know, that's weird.
No,
okay,
it's actually-
I'm
it's
curious to know where
actually-
you're going with this. This is interesting.
It's actually detrimental. the shells, the exoskeletons of invertebrates is.
Have you ever accidentally?
Because most people eat shrimp tails and stuff, don't they? Yeah, people eat shrimp tails. They're very nice and crispy. They do taste good.
Really?
Yeah, careful
Because they'll cut you. Oh, yeah. I've had them cut my tongue and everything.
I've never had, but
no.
I mean,
if you deep fry a shrimp, you can eat the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's crispy. So it tastes awesome.
Oh, delicious. There's a Chinese place over here that does garlic deep fried shrimp, and it's just like, I can't eat them anymore.
I feel your pain with that. That sucks. You can't eat that kind of food anymore. I hope that doesn't happen to me. The older you get, though, the more stuff happens.
I know Elliot is completely noped out of this conversation, but the rest of you, did you not know that cheese consisted mainly of mites?
Nope. I thought it was just the fermentation or, the molding of the cheese and all that good stuff. Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, to be fair, you're right, and he's right and wrong at the same time. It's not all full of bugs. He's looking at the microscopic level. You have to realize that there's bugs everywhere at that point.
That's true. There's bugs on your skin.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're breathing bugs right now.
There's bugs in your nose. All right, I have a particular guest eats pocket roach.
Let us pray.
On talk show. I'm trying to find this one video I remember from when I was younger. Cockroach farmer makes big bucks on bugs. Dishing up cockroaches in China. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's see how this one goes. I gotta bring Elliot back in so he can. Oh man, he's gonna get live!
Come on, Mike. Bad enough I had to watch this Andrew Zimmerman stuff where he ate like tarantulas, cooked tarantulas and crap.
He's a roach farmer. Why do you even need to be a roach farmer? They just grow everywhere.
Roach farmer.
Roaches the size of lobsters. Cough, Detroit cough. They're all crawling all over his face. Oh, okay. At least he's got a recipe for them. See Elliot's thing. Elliot's not happy. Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
It's okay, Elliot. I'll stop it now. For now. Oh, hey, by the way, on Redbubble, you can now get the Believe in Biology shirt, or Believe the Biology shirt, if you are so inclined. I've ordered mine. Have I taken all your breath away with the delicious roach stuff?
I'll admit that I've had to clean up kids' throw up, pick up after the dogs, but nothing turns my stomach quite like seeing somebody just chow down on a gooey
living roach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Elliot, you feeling all right?
I just got back. Did I miss a whole bunch of gross stuff?
Did you catch the Chinese guy eating the live roach?
Have you shown him the video of Old Boy when
I
he eats
hate
the octopus?
No.
Yeah, see, that's awesome.
What I was trying to find, I think maybe it was Letterman. Was it Letterman?
I mean, have you seen the people eat live octopus?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to try it, but not in the boys' style because that was a bit disturbing.
Leno?
He's muted himself, hasn't he? He's not coming back.
Who, Elliot? Yeah, Elliot's on strike.
I hate you. I love it, Elliot. I love it.
Elliot has muted his eye sockets.
I love the devil horn. Oh, that's so good. And the puking guy is so good. You're getting a pentagram in there and everything.
He's doing it amazingly. It's just like drawing with your toes. He's muted his eyes and written this.
That dagger was so flawless.
Yep.
Live bugs and worms into their mouths. A grim eating contest in South Florida. The eventual winner was Edward.
This is Florida, Elliot. Explain that.
His chest to mark his victory.
This guy's just chomping down on roaches in Florida in a bug-eating challenge. Did you hear that?
It's called reptiles. What?
Did you hear it?
Oh, America.
You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it.
Hear what?
And had to be rushed to hospital.
Right, no, I heard it.
Died.
Yeah.
Corona hospital, where he later died.
Dude died.
The roaches exploded out of his insides because he ate him from the inside.
I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
No, it's hard not to laugh. It's stupid.
Why he died, because none of the other contestants had become ill afterwards.
Probably because
the insects were taken from what was said to be a batch that was not contaminated and
Darwin's game show.
All the contenders.
I mean, what's that Florida man? I always
this
remember
is
having
Florida.
that
This is a
guy
good
on
Florida
there,
man.
yeah. It's real life, yeah.
Elliot.
Oh, you win,
Elliot, you're
you
a Florida
win.
man. Explain yourself.
In pen, he's going to do it in ink.
Explain yourself, Elliot. Explain.
No,
yourself.
no.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna jump in real quick and answer SE Spider. SE Spider, it's just for fun. It's not a cover or anything like that. I was just playing around.
Oh, you drawing?
Are you going to enter it in the contest?
No, I'm a professional. Why would I do a contest?
Why not?
Fan contest.
Because you already drew the darn thing. Send it in. You could get paid.
Oh,
okay. All right.
What's this picture?
I always feel bad because I don't want to, like, with people who are actually, you know, I guess amateurs and they're trying to break in.
Dude,
I don't want to ruin it, you know.
Most contests end with the bad art winning. So
yeah. Rhaegar, defender of translucent mermaids for $1.99 says, Elliot! Bugs!
Yes. Yikes.
Okay, so I have a question. I know no one's looking at it, but is this color scheme working for my picture? Because I am getting really angry at my picture.
Oh, Alpha says it's for $1,000 and future work.
Yeah, I did see that.
I mean, I could do a future work. What's this competition? I can't beat that though. So, Joe who?
Sheldon says, "Don't feel bad if you win. Feel bad if you lose."
That's not the message.
You know, I was actually listening to Ripa today, and you guys know how I've not been flattering about this costume.
Oh right? Yeah.
And he was, and maybe he wasn't even directly talking about the costume, but he was making this point, which I thought was a valid point, about maintaining like sort of a simplicity and a low key like aspect to the story, wherein you're not, you know, if you start with some world shattering, save the world, the planet, the universe is going to explode type of story, there's nowhere to go after that, right? It's kind of like, it's kind of like Endgame. It's like, where do you go after Endgame? Everything just feels like epilogue and boring and whatever after that. But, you know, if you start sort of ground level, sort of basic level, then you have places to develop and whatnot. So, I mean, it's a valid argument. Story wise, it's a great point. Costume wise, you know, just looks like an old X-Men costume.
Yeah. Speaking of X-Men, like this bothers me. This is some dude named Vulcan, and look how generic this looks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's designing stuff over there at Marvel right now? Because this is
that's a Marvel character.
That's a spandex outfit, right? I mean, they just put spandex and painted it blue at the top.
That's a new X-Men character.
That's the
That
new
can't
X-Men.
be.
That's a.
I mean,
new...
I'm not even a fan of that kind of stuff, and that looks terrible.
Yeah,
I love the original X-Men cartoon. I remember watching that, and yeah, they had spandex, but they had cool outfits.
Yeah, there's some design.
It was
elements.
iconic.
This is like Dave Cockrum looked at it and gave up and just said, "I'm throwing this in the waste paper basket."
Oh, I have to ask though, why did you buy it?
Huh? Oh,
Why did you buy it?
I got it on a deal. I'm going to turn it into something else.
All right, I get you.
Now, actually, if you do think about this, though, Isem's costume is boring for a modern audience, but think about the original X-Men costumes.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Some of them, okay, so they're all very spandex, right? It's very skin tight, right? But I remember Wolverine because of his head, right?
No,
the rest of it is like there.
Remembering.
Am I not remembering it? Sorry, go show me, because
the original X-Men with the black and gold with the.
I didn't read the comics. This is the thing. I started because I'm English, right? So I grew up in 2000 AD. So I read Judge Dredd and all that, and then I went straight to manga. I kind of bypassed. I read Batman a bit, but I kind of bypassed all the Marvel.
Why is this so bloody big?
That kind of stuff.
All right, I'll put it over here. Anyway.
Almost everybody I know didn't read Marvel. All
right, so here's.
I never even heard of it till the movies came out.
Here's what the original X-Men costumes were.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so Xavier literally was an old, decrepit man in a blanket.
No, he was just crippled.
I mean, look at it. I mean, he's got a blanket on his shoulders. He's got a blanket on his knee. He looks cold.
All right. Well, okay. They had yellow shorts, a yellow sort of a surcoat.
Who are all these? Who are the characters? I mean, I was curious. Who are the characters there?
This is Beast.
I mean, obviously Xavier, but
right. So we've got Cyclops, Angel, Jean Grey.
It's Jean Grey with a mask on. Okay, so who's the white guy?
Iceman, back when he was straight.
Iceman, okay.
And the Beast, or just Beast.
So they all look pretty much exactly the same.
Yes, they were a group of young white folks.
But that's not what I meant. I meant the outfits more than anything. They're all wearing the same freaking mask.
I like those costumes. I think they're cool.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, but for the day. Right, they were cool. It's like very simple. So like when you compare that to what Kevin's doing, right,
which is very high detail.
Yeah,
muscle,
so it's very
muscles also. Yeah,
you know, I got
to be fair though, I feel like with Kevin's, that's the face on that's so good. I love that. What was that picture that you put it recently? The boys one. Homelander.
Oh, the Homelander.
That was really good. I really like that. I thought that was fantastic. I saw it, I was like, scan it me and let me color it just for fun. You know? Please do that because I would love to paint that for fun. You know. And I'll just give it you and you can post it. I don't care. But it'd be nice practice because I don't get practice painting other people's artwork ever.
Oh, cool.
Because I just do paint, so because I don't ink like you do. But you do ink like a realism kind of style, so I feel like it would work well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Can you post your email or something?
I can just DM you my email on Twitter. Okay. How about I'll do that now because
Kevin, not to be
easier.
nitpicky here, but I think your latissimus dorsi are going a little too low.
What? Don't say face. He's muscle.
They don't thread all the way up down the side of the body.
Well, you got the
yeah, but they look cool, all right.
Right.
He's not wrong.
You've got
not
a
wrong.
dorsite going into his oblique.
There's one too low.
No, the
he's not
serratus
wrong.
covers. I'm not saying you're wrong, but let me double check it. But I'm just saying you got the serratus, which covers a lot of your rib bones and stuff.
Right. I think it would be those first 3, and then they would serrate from your lats, and then the ones below that.
That's not the right, Kevin.
Well, I will look it up right now.
You look it up. Meantime, why don't we take a look at Shadow of the Conqueror and give it a nice refresh?
Yeah, do that. Let's do that.
Over $180,104, $1,596 backers.
Yay!
Thank you very much to every lovely backer out there.
Hey man, I mean, we should be drawing it technically. Back in the day, this is what you'd have done. We could have all drawn the Shadow of the Conqueror.
Hey, we could have.
A drawn and quartered Shadow of the
Well, I mean, we have drawn and quartered every Thursday, so...
maybe we should do an official drawn and quartered next week.
No, that'd be amazing. That would be really cool.
That might be something to consider.
Oh, yeah. The old school. The old
school drawn and
I wonder who would show up. I know maybe we could get Carson, and maybe we could get Elliot and
Elliot, are you down to?
I'll make sure that if Elliot's here, I'll have plenty of videos to show.
All right, Kev, I sent you my email. It's my AFK music one. It's my music one, but it's the one I answered. My art one I don't answer very often.
Rhaegar says, "I'll believe it when I see it."
I sent you on Twitter. Yeah, I just messaged you. On Twitter.
Cool. I just wanted to know what it expected.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, did you look it up, Kevin?
Look what up.
So, what do you think of doing next week then? Official D&Q. That'd be awesome.
Official
right? People would love it. I mean, people are waiting for you to go back and do it again. So
yeah,
you could even get Zach and maybe even Siege. I don't know.
Here's an idea for Elliot. Do a D&Q of Bug Villains, The Brood.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You know what? I bet the Brood
that wasn't that a
delicious.
movie. There's a movie. What's that movie? Relic. No, Relic?
Just think about it. Rabbit, are you with me here? The Brood.
Yes.
Delicious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Oh, man.
No, I am
Imagine
100%.
snapping one of those legs off and throwing it in the boiler.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Dude, I get angry people at me when I say eat octopus and squid. Like, when I tell people to barbecue squid tentacles, they get angry at me.
Why?
They don't get it.
They do that in Japan all the time.
Yeah, dude, barbecue squid tentacles, they're the best thing ever.
Street food.
Yeah, no, man. It's like salty. It's the best snack ever. Yeah, it really is.
Squid just on the street, teriyaki barbecue squid.
Oh yeah,
on a
bit
stick.
of teriyaki.
That's like straight up street food in Japan.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's wonderfully delicious.
People don't get tentacles and how good they taste.
I know,
it's like
right?
Takoyaki. People don't think takoyaki sounds weird.
You know
as
what
well.
sucks though is when you get the squid tentacles and they haven't scraped off the teeth.
Oh, okay, I've never had that.
Okay, so like the tentacle on certain squid, each tentacle has a ring of teeth on it.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
And so like you don't want to eat those, so you kind of have to wash them off.
I've not had that problem. I mean, octopus. That's my favorite. I love octopus. I'm assuming you like octopus.
Yeah, boiled. I don't like it raw.
Well, no, you have to. Well, no, I like it both ways, but boiled, and then you can do anything you want to it after you've simmered it for an hour. But I love when you get like a proper octopus tentacle, like a big fucker. Sorry, with all the suction cups on it. People do not like that. They look at it and go, "That's weird." I often wonder if maybe they've just been watching too much hentai. Because I mean,
there we go.
Octopus tentacles taste so good. Does no one here eat octopus other than me? I suppose Mike has eaten it.
Dang it! I don't know why this blows up so bloody big.
People don't eat.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I love it. That looks so good. You know what's funny? Because tomorrow on D&Q,
delicious,
dude. Tomorrow we're doing HR Geiger on D&Q tomorrow. It's so fitting. Yeah, it's so fitting. They waited for me for 2 weeks and said we'll do Geiger because obviously I love it. Dude, that looks awesome.
Elliot, are you a fan of calamari?
Oh, calamari.
That's what this is.
That was the biggest sigh I've ever heard. That sigh had context. Oh, he's
Elliot,
gone again.
Are you with us, buddy?
If I talk too much, I'll throw up.
I love calamari.
Oh, yeah. If it's cooked right, yeah, definitely. So many people I've met have said, "Oh, calamari and squid is rubbery." It's like you're not getting it right. It's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, proper calamari is tasty. It's just like butter. Melts in your mouth.
So good. So good. Unfortunately, again, something else I can't eat.
Oh man,
look what you're doing here. Right?
Oh no, don't show my picture.
Why
I stopped. I'm trying to figure out the background and the colors at the minute.
Why is it smelling something's burning?
Looks lovely.
It looks okay. It's at the minute it's in like it's
Let's make sure
the halfway point. If that makes
so we
sense.
can get out while we're still alive. If something's burning in the kitchen and no one's in there, that would be kind of a tragedy.
I mean, if you have a
stop
window,
playing the
you
video
can
game for
always
2
escape.
seconds, go check.
I love the way you send your kids off to go. It's burning. Go check it out. I ain't moving.
If it's burning too bad, throw some salt.
I mean,
or flour.
it really smells like something's burning.
Sam, don't burn your house down. Go check that out, man.
I mean, dude, you have a wife. I'm sure she's in control.
Yeah, the problem is they don't pay attention to stuff. It's like, anybody else smell that burning? Yeah.
I'm going to teach them how to burn the house down.
Something's burning. I don't know.
I'm chilling out here. It's okay.
I mean, that smells like wood burning, not like something.
Wood burning? I mean, I'd say it's nothing but your houses are made of wood in America, aren't they?
Yeah. That's what I'm a little concerned about.
Yeah, that
Why
concerns
don't
me.
you check it out before you burn your house down?
Could you?
Oh, thank God, my house is built of brick. You know, brick and mortar. Can't burn these down.
Yeah.
Not easily, anyway.
Okay, no one is coming back to report to me with the smell.
What are you doing?
They're all trying to put the fire out in the other room.
What are you?
I would appreciate it if someone could tell me what that burning smell is. What
Bloody hell.
A book? JoJo's burning a book?
Mike. This requires
Live stream cut short.
How did JoJo burn the Bible? Why was nobody paying attention to that?
Oh,
I'm too drunk for this.
I don't know. I guess he has something to burn it with. It's my book. It's my book. I guess I taught him some bad lessons about burning books.
You told you to burn the books. Back to the earlier. That's great.
Oh no!
Burn all the books.
We haven't learned. Oh man.
Oh crap!
That's so good and bad all at the same time.
Yeah,
Go check on it, you donut.
I didn't give him another Cyberfrog book, so I don't know why he's burning a book.
Did he say he was burning the Bible?
Yeah, that's what I heard. He's burning the
That's what I
Bible.
thought I heard.
We're getting pure Satanists. That's where we're going.
I was like, Mike, we got to get some control under here, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go
Check
attend
it
this
out.
for a moment. Yeah.
Yeah, go check that for a second.
Oh no, don't leave it on my screen. Leave it on someone who's doing something. I'm sat here talking drunk. I added some nice sheen in the background. I went, all right, I'll wait until Kev sends me his picture, which will be tomorrow, I'm sure, because he's busy.
Yeah. I definitely will send it to you after the stream.
No, cool, man. I really liked it, and I know I could do really. I need working on other people's because I paint. I mean, this is a painting, obviously, that I've done.
Yeah.
I'd like to paint something that's not something I did. because I think I could do a better job of it because then I have to actually draw it first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be easier.
Oh, well,
Coloring's easy. I mean, coloring is the easiest thing in the world for me.
Dude, I'm flattered that you wanted to give it a try.
Dude, I will color anything for anybody for fun. Unless, you know, I did. What did I do? The only thing I've ever done for money, I did a Dillard cover.
It's one of these.
Oh,
I don't get much work when it comes to this kind of stuff. NFT work I've had, but comic artwork, because I'm not a comic artist, people don't know me. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So, because I'm a portrait artist, I suppose.
Yeah, well, hey, man. That's what I used to do all the time when I was younger. That was a big challenge for me was trying to figure out likenesses.
See, likenesses is easy, but I was a fine artist. So, I mean, I've done 3 years of fine art, live drawing, all that. So if I could sit here in a room with somebody and draw them, and it would take me half an hour, which is easy. Then I could sit here in a room for half an hour and try and draw a comic character, and I would shoot myself in the face with how horrible. You know what I mean? It's a different skill entirely.
Or all that Johnny Cash in your history book.
I loved all the stuff that you guys do. But I mean, like you draw the old school style, the way you do the hatching and stuff.
Yeah.
So I love the way you'll do it very differently though. That's the thing I always like about it. I feel like I'm always the odd one out.
You know how many people are in this freaking house?
Oh,
including CJ. CJ is a guest. He's here. So we've got not including me. Okay, no, not including these 3 because they were in here. We've got 5. We had 5 other people in this house.
I feel like there's probably more
something burning
in the background.
And nobody ran to see what in the hell is going on.
Oh, what's burning? It'll make a good YouTube video later. So what was burning?
A book.
Jojo,
I don't even know how Jojo knows how to use a lighter. He doesn't have a lot of very good dexterity with his hands, right? He's special needs. And so I don't know how he even got a lighter lit, but
he knows how to set fires now.
Set a fire to a book.
I'd be careful.
Yeah.
Was it a good book though, or was it a? It deserved to be burned book.
It wasn't the Bible.
Oh, okay, good. I was starting to worry. I thought we had heard that, and I was like, no.
That's what I thought I heard. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not Lord of the Rings, we're all right.
It's all fun and games until you blaspheme. Or whatever.
I'll be quiet now. We don't do religion, but
you don't do religion.
No.
Well,
I do Lord of the Rings. I do Tolkien. I follow.
It doesn't smell like weed. It smells like freaking burning wood or.
Oh man, you can smell what weed smells like. Yeah, you'd know the difference.
No, it wasn't Cyberfrog, Dennis. I wouldn't have gotten mad at him if it was.
Cyberfrog 2 and all the figures involved.
Mike,
nobody's burning Cyberfrog 2 because no one's gotten it.
No, it's true. So true.
Do you really want to take that chance
on what?
And then of him burning that Cyberfrog, and then turn around, that be the cause of your house burning down?
I mean, is it not worth it?
I want to get a video of him burning Cyberfrog 2 and me going, "Hey, that's my book."
But are you also going to get the? I don't know. He's going to like cut the heads off the figures that you get with it or something. You know, because it's supposed to come with a bunch of figures and stuff.
Yeah, I could put it.
My brother backed it, so. I know that he keeps getting updates on the books.
Remember that guy that was blowing holes in his Cyberfrog with the freaking 9mm?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw your video, and that was amazing. That made me laugh. But
you don't remember this video?
I didn't watch it.
Can't remember who.
I try to avoid social media because it sucks.
I want what Rabbit's drinking.
I started on rum, then cider, and then one lager. So I mean, it's a mix.
I got some moonshine from Tennessee.
That sounds freaking awesome. To be fair, I didn't intend on joining the stream. I messaged in the chat and went, hi. Then I got a link and went, I know, I haven't been on for a while. I've been away. I'll join. Then I have to look after everyone tomorrow on the fan edition or whatever it's called. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're running that. Yeah,
I had
dude,
2 weeks off.
Like freaking any work done today. I need to get some layers done on this NFT project. What are you showing us, Elliot?
Yeah, let's see what Elliot's doing.
Now
he's not having a go at Mike.
He's showing off again.
I'm just going over some old sketches.
I always love you sketching stuff because I always watch it on Instagram. I always like watching the little speed drawing videos and stuff.
Oh man, thank you.
All the little drawing stuff. You have such a unique way of drawing. The way you character faces more than anything.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I really. Cool. I can tell it's you straight away whenever I see a face you've drawn.
Ha ha ha.
Does that guy have like a giant mole on his head?
That looks really random. What is that character? The little teeth holding the pistol down the bottom. It's like a pig guy.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
It's a character that I've been developing for several years. I'm just kind of going through my stuff. I'm trying to get the stink of roaches out of my face. I need to see something wonderful. God, that was gross, Mike. That was so nasty. I have a pretty...
I love the expression on that guy's face.
I'm pretty phobic.
Are you blaming me?
Yeah, I am, because I have like a phobia with the roaches, and you just playing that nonsense. I'm serious.
I didn't know that.
You just triggered me.
I love that hair over the eyes. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I love the hair. The big hair is like, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming the guy's got a really big body as well, but
yeah, this was the original Jerkmonger idea I had. Named this character after myself, but it didn't quite stand up after all.
Gary Shippen says Titan is catching up to Shadow of the Conqueror.
Oh
yeah, no, go back it. Stick the link in the chat, Gary. He can, right? I'm telling you, he can.
Oh, Dennis Bridge says I just woke up from watching Andor. Anyone stay awake for a whole episode? I didn't even know it was on.
No, the first 3 episodes came out. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but they did. Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally watching that.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Are you grumbling, Kevin?
No, I'm grumbling because I already watched some of it, and what he was saying about falling asleep is pretty much what I was having problems with. It was so.
Did you watch Edgerunners though?
Huh?
Did you watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners? Because that was like some of the best animation you'll ever watch.
That's that Netflix show.
No, it's not just Netflix. It's by Trigger, who did Kill la Kill. It's a very good anime studio.
Oh no, I hadn't seen it. I got a little confused there. I was like,
sorry, because Andor was like, we didn't really care. It's Disney and Star Wars. You know, it's going to be average at best. I just watched the Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime series, and it was almost like it was like top tier for my things I've seen this year. It's so good because if you played the game, you'll appreciate it more, I'm sure. But the animation as a whole is amazing. The story is very good. It's got a lot of depth to it. Don't expect a happy ending. It's very good. Depends if you like
don't
watching
expect
that.
a happy ending from Andor either because he dies in Rogue.
No, we all know that. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, Andor. I remember watching a trailer and saying it looks like it might be a good sci-fi drama, but I don't really get it. The Star Wars part of it.
It's so hard to know for sure because I've been hearing that it's like the best stuff. It's way better than Obi-Wan, better than blah blah blah.
I mean, to be fair, Obi-Wan was a bit bad, so it could be good.
I'm gonna watch it. Because it's from the same people that made Rogue One.
Yeah. Oh, I'll watch it. Yeah, no, I mean the trailer. I thought the trailer was
Star
good.
Wars movie since the original three.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Though I do wonder why they haven't done a Vader series. Why they did Obi-Wan instead of a Vader series is still beyond me. But you know, because everyone watched that Rogue One, right? And they saw the Vader thing at the end, and everyone loved that scene.
Yeah,
that could have been a season right there. You know, based on that whole kind of Vader being gnarly, hunting down people and being evil. Could have been so good.
Well,
maybe
like
they will.
Well, because you don't want that.
I want
that. It's really well. I mean, you know, Shadow of the Conqueror is the bad guy being the protagonist, but he's on a redemption arc through the story. Vader's redemption arc, it doesn't begin until Empire Strikes Back.
True, but technically he's constantly on that arc. If you think about it.
No, he's not.
Well, no, he's not, I suppose. But you know, I can pretend he is.
He starts his decline in the prequels. He all the way until Empire Strikes Back. He is the epitome of evil.
Yeah, I'd love to see that series. I love evil when it comes to stuff. I'd love to see that series. The full depths of how Vader becomes from that to pure evil and then out again. You know what I mean? It's like the full arc of Vader.
Yeah, but you know what I don't like? And you see this like in video games and whatnot, where it's like Vader is, it's like Padme. Oh, I still think about Padme.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, just shut up and be evil. You know?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Yeah. Definitely.
Like, I don't
that's what it'd be great, right? See Vader being Vader. 12 episodes or 10 episodes or whatever is of Vader kicking the crap out of the universe. That'd be great.
No, what would be better is if Vader had like a legit right-hand man or something like that, and it was told from their perspective. Because you would want Vader to be the towering force of fear and evil. Right?
So basically you're treating him like the Emperor. I get what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, but he can't have an apprentice, right? Because
no, he can't. No, of course, no.
But then, what was what's her face in the original Clone Wars 2D cartoon?
Ahsoka.
No, not Ahsoka. The bald Ventress.
Asajj Ventress.
Yeah, what was Ventress to Vader?
Oh,
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oh, that would be a sick one. If you did a Ventress story and she was like Vader's right hand.
Yes.
Right? And like it's all about Vader, but it's all from her perspective.
See, this is why the fan base has got better stories, though.
Oh yeah, and Mike, I want to be fair. Like I was saying, I only saw like the first episode and a half, and my judgment's based on that. So I don't want to ruin the experience, but just go. I'm not blasting it. I'm just saying for what I saw, it was.
Yeah,
really,
and I don't know what your take is because I like slow burn stuff as long as it's well written. You ever watched what's it? Oh, I can't remember the name now. It's with Clint Eastwood and what's his face from Tron?
Cry Macho or some nonsense.
No, not freaking Cry Macho. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Okay. Yeah, that's old.
It's an old movie from the 70s. It's Kurt Russell's first, not Kurt Russell or whatever.
Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges' first film.
Oh, Jeff Bridges.
I think he was like 18 years old or something when he shot it. But dude, that is a slow burn film, but it is just brilliant. It is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I like that stuff too. There's a show called Longmire. It was on Netflix and stuff, and that's a kind of a slow burn kind of TV show, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. I just something about some of this stuff, and this goes for a lot of the Disney stuff, is that it's having episodes where it's just I like I'm fight to stay awake with some of this stuff because it doesn't really get to the point or not a lot happens.
I get that. I like Mike says, slow burn, but I like it when it's a good story you can really get into. It takes a while to get there, but when you get there, it's like mind-blowingly good. That's the kind of stuff I like.
Yeah.
Jeff
It
Boss
doesn't
is writing
happen
a
that
story
often,
from Ventress' perspective was a George Lucas idea. No, it wasn't. It was my idea. We just had it right here. He's just copying me now.
Jeff, stop stealing your stories.
Seriously. What's the matter with you?
Have you read Jeff's book? And if you've read it,
no, not yet.
Did you not eventually get? Because I thought it was trying to sort it out for you. I remember you got the audiobook, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Elliot did get the email. See.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
I'm protesting you though.
Protesting.
It's not my fault. Somebody else in the chat brought it up. Who was that?
Some guy named Michael.
Someone in the chat started talking about eating worms and stuff, so clearly it was what the chat wanted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You ever seen those videos like from South America where they have like they'll have just a bunch of bees and it's
now
like
you're doing it again.
Tortilla.
Now you're doing it again.
I'm not going to show it. But it's like freaking bees in a tortilla. It's like just
bees in a tortilla. I mean,
and they just start munching down. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, I like spicy food, but that's taking it too far.
It's crazy. They must remove the stingers, right?
And people wonder why people are like, I don't want to go there. That's terrifying.
How is Bitcoin priced to purchase? Price to purchase.
Isn't everything down at the minute from what I looked at? For the last few months, in fact.
Yeah,
I noticed Ethereum started going up and then dipped a bit. Then it's a bit all over the place. Ethereum. I don't know about Bitcoin. I'm assuming it's the same.
We are in the bear market, and then today they announced another 0.75% interest rate hike. So that strengthens the dollar, which weakens investments. So
okay,
here's what it is.
Don't know much about the dollar, but the English money sucks at the minute. So
yeah, you know what the best performing currency in the world is?
If you say Russia, I'm gonna shoot someone.
It's the Russian ruble.
I knew it.
Do you know why?
Because they're trying to destroy the world. I don't know.
Because Biden's an idiot.
No,
because Biden's an idiot.
Because Putin put the ruble back on the gold standard.
Oh.
I'd love to know.
Putin is like the world's greatest libertarian.
He's also. There's a lot of things we can say about Putin.
That's a hot take.
See, Dennis Bruce.
That's a long conversation.
Right. Is there a legit way to invest in the ruble? I don't know.
I mean,
just buy gold at this point.
Good luck.
If it's on the gold standard, then you might as well just buy gold, right?
You may as well, yeah. Just invest in NFTs. You'll be better off, I think.
Just grab yourself.
I mean, it remains to be seen. We'll see.
What's Elliot drawing?
I need to learn to hold my pencil like that. I'm so freaking heavy-handed with pencils.
I do it because I have arthritis.
Well,
it feels good.
I have shit wrists because of playing music and guitar all the time. I have double joints, so I get a bit of pain in my wrists.
Are you familiar with holding the pencil like this, Rabbit?
More like Elliot's doing in a minute.
Yeah, but I'm saying try sketching like this.
I have done. The thing is, when I left school, I did fine art. So I did a lot of sketching like that, a lot of still lifes, a lot of painting like that. So I this is how I've originally. But then when I went to digital art, everything changed, and now my traditional art kind of suffers for it because I'm not holding my pencil right. You know what I mean? Like it's very different digital. Like
Hold on,
I think
Rhaegar
I
says-
need to go back to doing some more. Because I've got some oil paints. I need to go back to doing some proper fine art stuff.
Rhaegar claims that libertarians don't kill their critics. I've yet to see that proven true.
How many dead critics have you found?
Can't prove a negative. Plus, Russia has low debt to GDP ratio. Plus, they're detaching themselves, or have detached themselves from the petrodollar. So as the dollar tanks, they're no longer invested in that. They've approved crypto trading for oil, and so has Iran. And they're probably going to get China on board too, because those three seem to do everything together.
I'm surprised they're not already, to be fair.
Yeah.
Better watch out. India also has been leaning towards a lot of China stuff and all too lately.
China.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to love Chinese stuff. I used to love Chinese cinema and a lot of stuff they did. And that was so long ago. Now I'm like, what happened to China? I suppose they've always been China, but I grew up on Chinese cinema. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of you did. I grew up on John Woo movies. China, in fact, I grew up on like Yun Bao and all those kind of amazing movies and stuff like. And now it's like China's gonna kill everybody. What happened to China?
Oh shoot, dude! We've known that forever. What are you talking about?
Well, I know, but it wasn't like it is now. I think it's more Hong Kong though, because Hong Kong was like so separate, and now they're not.
Their karate sucks.
Yeah,
their karate. That's
Hong Kong was the freest, most free open market in the world.
I intentionally said that wrong.
I know you did. I did. I studied karate and kung fu, and you say it's like the most offensive and greatest thing ever.
Then it says, plus Russia let McDonald's shut and leave.
Yeah, no. What Russia did, they made their own McDonald's. That's what they did. They fucked them off, and then they made
McDonald's
a new one.
left.
Yeah,
and then they just took all their things and. That'd be so funny if they called it McDougal's, like in Coming to America.
Oh lordy!
Oh no!
Or McRubles.
McRubles. Oh, that'd be great. All this stuff just takes me back. I don't know if any of you watched the new Beavis and Butthead movie, but this all takes me back to that. Literally, like the newest Beavis and Butthead movie. Obviously, you've all seen Do America, I'm sure, but.
Yeah,
the new one, Do the Universe. Go and watch it. It'll give you a good respect for the world because it.
Hey! I just
funny
want to
again.
Hold on. I want to point out it was not Russia didn't force McDonald's to leave. McDonald's chose to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? To be fair.
Yeah, so that's what happened. They were kind of
didn't leave. Hey, they didn't leave when it was still the freaking USSR.
Yeah.
The USSR. That just makes me think of Street Fighter every time.
Oh, that's not true. Wait. When did the USSR? No, wait. The wall came down in 1989.
Yeah.
Right. When was the USSR disbanded?
A long time
was
ago.
Was it 92? Right.
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Sounds right. I'm not
McDonald's opened in Russia in 1990, so they were there when it was still a mother flipping communist country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but from what I know, McDonald's hire out their things to people that run it themselves. They're franchise.
McDonald's didn't go over there and open it himself, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had McDonald's over here and they've like closed. They've been very different from others. It's very weird. It's like Subway. I think Subway is the same.
Yeah, my point is.
Okay.
Russia today is much better than Russia during the Soviet Union.
Except now they're trying to, I think maybe if you get rid of Putin, things might
They're trying to what?
I don't know what they're trying to do.
What do you have against Putin?
What do I have against? I can think of a few things.
I'm leaving this alone.
What do you have against Putin? Don't you know George W. Bush looked into his eyes? Looked into his soul?
Man, like, that dude, I remember logging into Twitter today and going, Trump's getting arrested. and looked and went, "What? That's not real." I'm sure you saw that, the whole New York thing. I know you.
No, I saw something. I didn't even bother clicking on it.
No, I didn't click on it. I just saw it in the thing. I was like, I didn't get politics. I hate my country's politics. Have you seen what's happened in my country in the last couple of months?
Oh, your country's trash.
Yeah, I know. It didn't used to be. But I mean, yours is too, to be fair. Look at your country.
Well, here's the thing that America.
We're both screwed.
No. Here's the difference, right? You're one state, right?
Technically, you're free,
one state. Compared to America, you're New York.
No,
right?
no, not New York.
50,
think of anything but New York.
Freaking Florida, Maine. I don't know. Pick one. I'm just saying. That America is 50 different countries.
Oh, of course.
When the Declaration of Independence and it said they were states, state meant country. So we've just kind of changed the understanding of the word.
Oh, so that's what it was originally. I did not know that. I didn't know that because obviously we've got England, Wales, and Scotland, and then Cornwall, which is kind of England but not. Which is my favorite place to be.
Several different states, but you're united in one kingdom.
Kind of, but Scotland's its own thing nowadays.
Yeah, the Scottish.
Well,
the Scottish don't want
to do anything. I gotta love them.
Stupid Brits.
Maybe we should just leave.
I already left.
You checked out an hour and a half ago.
Oh Lord. Come back to us, Jerkmonger.
But no, tell me what, besides, invading Ukraine, what is it you find unpalatable about Putin?
Oh boy.
Do you know that Putin, unlike any president in American history, implemented a 13% flat tax across all of Russia and got Russia out of debt for the first time since World War II?
Yeah, but he's also kind of gone nuts.
Well, I mean, he invaded Ukraine, but
he's also recently he's talked about other things, but I try not to get involved.
I don't follow that closely, so you're gonna
no. That's the thing. I try not to get involved in it myself because it's a bit too much for me. I like to just get on with my life. I literally spent the last 3 weeks surfing in Cornwall. I didn't really care about any news. All I did was go surfing, go out of the ocean, get drunk, and have barbecue for 3 weeks.
Putin poison somebody with a poison
cigarette? Yes. That was a big deal over here.
That's not the only one. And there was another guy. I think it's the Alexander Litvinenko.
Dude, there's a whole TV series on it.
But dude was at a restaurant in Britain.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
In London.
Yeah,
and they put uranium in his soup.
Yeah. It's a real thing as well, unfortunately. It sounds stupid, right? But it's real.
That was.
How do you know the restaurant didn't accidentally?
We had somebody put uranium in. Oh, I'm sorry, we put uranium in your soup by mistake.
Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. This yellow cake, I don't know where it came from. We ordered yellow cake.
That was meant for table 12.
Yeah, so the guy got the wrong order, clearly.
We ordered yellow cake, but we really got yellow cake,
So, seriously, is he any worse than Bill Clinton?
I mean, he may not have had a blowjob from that chick, but is that what Bill Clinton did? Am I thinking the wrong president?
53.
I don't know. I don't care.
53 people associated with the Clintons have died of mysterious causes.
Dude, your country is full of shenanigans.
What is Putin's body count? That's what I want to know.
Because it's hard. They've been finding shallow graves and all sorts of shenanigans recently. Who knows if it's real? That's the thing. You can't tell because
so much misinformation.
Yeah, it's always.
You killed the guy.
I mean, to be fair though, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw my computer, but.
Brandon says people have consumed uranium and never gotten sick.
Exactly.
It is a naturally derived mineral element.
Yes, but not not the green glowy shit.
Yes. Exactly
Jimmy
my
Cricket
point.
cast an accusation that it was Hillary and not Bill doing that.
Jiminy, please come and help. No. Please, someone English come and. There's no one English who's going to join
Jason
the stream.
Kuhn would like to know, why are so many people fine with the Ukrainian government killing their own people in eastern Ukraine? Putin is a hero to those Ukrainians. That's 100% true. You can laugh, but eastern Ukraine considers themselves Russian.
See, this is I'm not.
Thing.
This is why I stay out of it, because it's all too complicated for me.
But this
It's
is
all
my
politics,
point.
and I hate politics.
This is real easy, and I know because I learned this from Ben Shapiro, so I know it's easy. If you could say that both things are bad.
You can.
You realize
it's true.
that? Like, you know that?
You can. It's
both
not bad.
things are bad.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I'm just going to live on
I
South Park logic. That's where we need to go. South
here's
Park
the
logic.
Here's the
That's
thing.
to
The Ukrainians are freaking Nazis.
Some of them are. Yeah.
I'd rather side with Putin than the Nazis.
That's like saying which is better, the deadly communists or the Nazis. It's like
he's not a freaking communist.
He's not a good person either.
Rhaegar's
He's
point.
literally
You guys
mentally.
are funny.
I'm pretty sure he's so old. He's lost his grip on
here's the funny
reality,
thing.
though. So,
quote unquote, you guys are funny. I'm the only one defending Putin. Acting like
It's
Vladimir
true.
Putin is some
I know,
saint.
man. Look at that, putting it on me. Rhaegar, stop it.
The dude is an ex-KGB operative from the old Soviet Empire who wants to revive it. No, that's not true. Dude, if he was
I'm
a
impressed the
communist,
stream's still alive, actually.
you can't be a communist and do the most libertarian things ever done. I mean, more libertarian policies than have been enacted in our own country.
Are you saying that his moves aren't to try to get the former territories back?
That's got nothing to do with communism.
No.
That's a very, very specific point. He may be a dictator, and in point of fact, he is, and he may be an expansionist, but that is not. I mean, all kinds of people have been that way, and they were not communists. Communism killed 100 million people in the last century, right?
Yes.
But he is doing things that are far more libertarian than our own freaking Republicans in power in the same time that he's been in power. So I don't consider him a communist. He may be a bad guy. He may be a murderer. He may be a dictator and a totalitarian. That's fine. Don't freaking put communism on that. It's not communism.
I never said communism.
I did.
I know what happened.
I did, and I think that there's a plan in place for him to go back to what he sees as the good old days, and that includes
that's what he's doing. Yeah, that is what's going on.
Absolutely a nationalist. He loves Russia. He does everything for Russia, and if he wants to
Does
expand
he
Russia,
eat roaches?
he would never eat roaches.
No, he
would
probably
force
would.
Ukrainians to eat roaches.
He would definitely, yes. I feel like we need a Ukrainian point of view here.
And he doesn't want to bring back the Soviet Union because the Soviets were all communist. That's why
they were terrifying. Yeah, they were
that's
terrifying.
why they joined with Russia and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
I'd love to know what's actually going on, like, because obviously I don't know anyone over there. I like when your politics went nuts when Trump got in power. I heard all about it from what you
You mean when everything went clear?
Well,
and
you
straight?
know what I mean, though. Like, because over here the news was all like all this weirdness, and but I actually got to hear the truth from you. Like, it'd be nice to hear the truth from people who are actually there,
right?
Because I like every country, like people probably heard a lot of different things about when the Queen died in this country. People probably got a bunch of weird news over there. Like if your president died, well, we wouldn't hear what happened. We'd hear vaguely, but we'd never hear the actual American side of it.
I want to know where Jason Kuhn is from. He's saying, if Putin wants to expand, why not take back oil-rich Kazakhstan? You guys don't make sense. Watch too much BBC trash news.
Well, BBC. I mean, that's the English TV,
Jason,
right? I don't watch the
watch
BBC's shit. I'm surprised that Americans know the BBC. That's just weird.
SC Spider says, "Why is Putin siding with communist China?"
Okay.
Yes.
Mike, you've started a whole thing.
They're next door neighbors. I believe they have the longest running border between two countries on the planet, if I'm not incorrect.
I am perfectly good with this because me and Mike already had this disagreement on Facebook, and it was perfectly fine.
So next week's D&Q, draw Putin. Can you imagine how quickly that?
I will say though, I did change in your, I did change a little bit in your favor.
Captain America's a socialist.
It's like you guys never freaking read a history book or understand what communism is.
No, I get it. I did a whole thesis on the whole.
Just use
Marxist
language
theory.
appropriately. You don't like him; he's a dictator, he's a tyrant, blah blah blah. That's fine. Whatever. Just dude's more libertarian than our Republican Party is.
I like the fact that he can just stand away from what he's doing, and
at least from the policies I've seen him implement. That's what I'm talking about. Policies is what determines what your political bent is. It's not freaking what your history is or what your past is. Hell, freaking Donald Trump was a Democrat for his entire life up until a few years before he ran as a Republican. Are you going to keep calling him a Democrat because of his past?
I have no idea.
No, you're not.
America hates the USA.
No, I mean, I don't know because I don't know. I didn't know that.
Chris
I know he
Evans
was in Home
definitely
Alone 2. That's about as much as I know Donald Trump. He was in Home Alone 2 and Back to the Future 2, right? And then he was president. That's as much as I know. See, that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. I don't know much about your American side of politics and life because we don't hear about it over here.
Jason
like
says
we don't know
Russia
much about
has-
Russia, or we don't know much about other countries.
Yeah, people are generally more focused on their own country. And their
Yeah,
own neighbors.
you never actually get to find out the actual truth unless you're actually in that country, which is weird.
Jason
It's
says
so-
Russia has less inflation than the USA does now. That is said. That's because he implemented one of the biggest libertarian talking points for as long as I can ever remember, and that's implementing a flat tax.
And we have a moron.
He did
for
that
president.
in the motherflipping 90s.
And we have a moron for the president.
That's true.
You have a moron for your yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
But
You did a
the
bit.
flat tax and then the gold standard, man. Putting the ruble on the gold standard in the middle of all this crap. Freaking genius.
Hey man, I mean, I'm moron for a prime minister got fired. He's left. Good riddance and all, but now we have another moron. Yay!
What's up, Dark
No
Gift?
moron.
As
You
he
don't
Spider
get
wants to
that
go
in
back to
America,
talking
do you?
about roaches. Elliot, how do you feel about that?
Elliot does not want to talk about roaches. I'm just going to say it for him. See, he's not even answering. He's like, nope, fuck you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta catch yourself, Rabbit.
I'm on like, I don't know how many beers now. Hey, what's her face? Nude Wonder was all right. She was swearing all over the place. So, you know.
Oh, I didn't see that. I guess when I came on late, so I didn't see that. That's funny.
I do need to look into that whole like anime talkie person thing, whatever it's called.
I hate Woodrow Wilson.
What?
Yes.
Agreed. I'd like to agree, but I have no idea who that is.
What are you guys talking about?
I have no idea.
Hold on. Somebody said
roaches, I think.
Ah, stop! I'm eating. I'm eating. I
Brandon
Brandon
the
I'm
Zealot.
back into my roaches.
Brandon the Zealot said, "It is a straightforward agreement to live in Russia. Don't talk bad about Putin, and you can do whatever you want." Well, did you know that the approval rate of Putin as prime minister in Russia is 83%?
Of course it is. But is that real? You'll
Yes,
never
as
know.
long as you don't say anything bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
I mean,
That's
of course
as
you're
real-
gonna get 83%. If you
That's
can't
as
say
real
anything
as positive reviews on She-Hulk.
bad.
Hey, I'm enjoying She-Hulk.
Oh, are you?
Trash.
Yeah.
I've not watched one episode.
In fact,
CGI
I
looked
am
awful.
mortified and mystified. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because I understood what it was from the beginning.
Okay.
Right, and so I wasn't expecting a superhero.
So you like the twerking episode?
And in fact, the thing I dislike the most about She-Hulk is She-Hulk herself. Because like this last episode, dude, I found myself laughing out loud several times in that show, which I've watched comedy shows that didn't do that. And so it is supposed to be a comedy, and it made me laugh. That's
One
doing
episode
its
out of
job.
Okay, so I'd like to know your opinion on the Rings of Power then.
I was bored after the start.
Yep. I was bored after the first 5 minutes. So
yeah, I tried to watch the first 2 episodes, and honestly, I found myself looking at my phone.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's not Tolkien at all.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's bad. But you know, She-Hulk, maybe it's alright. I don't know. I don't know the original story. I thought CGI looked bad, so I ignored it.
Yeah, her.
Yep, there you go. Crickets on it. Crickets on it.
She-Hulk is pure crap. I thought you were a writer. Nothing happens. The CGI for the main character is weak, and it's not funny.
There you go.
I think you're watching it trying to be angry, Jiminy Cricket, because I gave up on taking it seriously at all. Like after the first episode, and so I just understand what it is, and it is funny. She's not funny, which is sad. It's like if they. Here's the deal.
So the supporting cast is good.
Whoever the people that put this together are, if they had just decided to do a lawyer show that was a comedy, it would have been a better show. Kind of.
Now, did you know? Before you go any further, did you know that they admitted that they didn't know anything about writing a lawyer show, even though they had decided that this was supposed to be a lawyer show?
Yeah, the law isn't very lawyerly.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting there going like, what would be a better argument for this? And they just never know. But anyways.
You see, my favorite...
man, it's a TV show for idiots. I mean, that's what Marvel stuff is, right? All those movies, I feel like it's just...
the target. I think the target audience is probably women.
Yeah.
It might be, yeah. That makes sense.
But here's the thing. I was going into it with... I know it's going to be...
Oh my gosh! And the dude in the law office, freaking looks just like Hunter Biden.
Oh yeah. Josh
cow.
Segura, he was a vigilante on Arrow, Green Arrow on CW. Just an odd bit of trivia. But that's the thing. I liked the first episode, enjoyed it. I liked the interplay between them, except for that one little line, and then. They were like, hey, this is a comedy, and this is supposed to be a comedy, and then it wasn't very funny. But then one episode's trying to be serious, and then the next episode's supposed to be comedy, and then
she's just not funny.
Yeah.
Green or not, she is just not funny. They should have hired, I don't know, somebody funny.
Yeah.
If they had intended all along to make this a comedy, which it sounds like they did, they really, really miscast her.
Yeah.
So is it her as a whole, or is it the CGI her, or just her as an actress?
Her as an actress.
She's just a bad actress. Okay.
No, she's not a bad actress. She's just not funny. Not everybody's funny. You can still be a good actress, but not have comedy chops.
No, yeah, that's fair.
I haven't seen the show she's in, Black Orchid, or I don't know what the hell it is, but
Orphan Black or whatever.
Yeah, that people have said she's a great actress in that. So
okay, yeah, there's just not that many funny female comedies.
Yeah, really, they should have hired like Chrissy Meyer.
I'm waiting for the day they hire Dave Chappelle to be in a
no,
movie.
but legit with the way the rest of the show is set up, if they had just hired a funny freaking woman, the show would be really good. It would
like Carol Burnett.
That's a shame. That is a shame.
Yeah, like Carol Burnett level of comedy. I don't know who you think is a good funny actress as a woman in nowadays. Let's recast She-Hulk.
I'm struggling to think of anybody.
The people that I like are from like 10 years ago, or
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm struggling with. Yeah,
like
they're all
I'm
older.
a fan of like there's
Go with a nope.
You know, there's like a oh gosh, trying to think all the women that I thought were really funny or at least did well with their shows. And
okay, yeah, if we could transport someone out of time, if they could have used like Fran Drescher.
I mean, Fran Drescher, yeah.
Fran Drescher, yeah, Fran Drescher.
Let's see. Using the technology. Oh man.
Technically, you could use anybody because it's woke nowadays. You could pick a guy; it wouldn't matter.
No.
I'm trying to think. I don't know who I'd choose.
Because there's just not that many funny women.
There just really isn't. That's the trouble. And it's not that they don't try; it's just that they don't try.
Kat Denning.
I like her actually. A lot of people. She plays Darcy in the Thor movies and stuff.
Yeah, I like her.
People hate her, but I like her for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think a little too quirky though. A little too quirky.
She's quirky. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Well,
you asked me about funny people. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No.
I think she's funny.
So far, Elliot's in the lead with his nomination.
Well, I can't.
That's not saying much.
Remember the people's last names. Gosh bless.
I'm trying to think.
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
I think Gwyneth Paltrow has good comedic timing.
Yeah, she's so different from her outside persona. Like her movie characters are so different, like charismatically different than how she's so weird in real life. It's bizarre.
It's kind of true, but then that comes down to direction, doesn't it? Because then it's the director making them funny. You know what I mean?
Sandra Bullock would have made a great.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
she's
funny. I didn't know about
I'm
that.
not a comedian, but man,
she's
Miss
all right.
Congeniality,
Not now.
Great.
She's too old now.
I'm telling. I know, but remember we said we could pull him out.
Out of time.
My bad.
Sandra Bullock's cool, true, but I mean, but it all comes down to direction. You have to pick a good director. Any woman can be funny in the director's good. Any. Because it's all about writing and direction, right? In movies.
Well,
Am I
no,
wrong?
because actors have to have a certain charisma.
They have to have the charisma. Yeah, you're not wrong. They do, but sometimes you can see somebody in the movie, they're amazing. You see somebody in the next movie, and they're awful because they have bad direction.
I'm not sure she's
from Saturday Night Live that was like the brunette. I can't remember her freaking name.
The one that smelled her hands after she touched her armpits.
Tina Fey.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, Tina Fey. No, I don't.
Oh,
like
Tina
her.
Fey could have been good.
Yeah,
I think she's funny. No, the girl from the gal from Seinfeld. What's her name?
Oh, she's so short. She's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, well,
she's doing other Marvel stuff now.
So's Tom Cruise.
The other actress.
Oh, really?
She's doing Marvel stuff right now. She was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. She's you know the chick
that's right.
She's playing the chick from Nick Fury with the dark hair with the white stripe in it and stuff. I can't remember the character's name. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Oh, Contessa or something like that.
Yeah. She's playing her without the stripe.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's her. She's going, and she was also in Black Widow. She was in.
I also don't watch anything Marvel.
I've seen Black Widow. Yeah.
Okay. I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Oh my God, smoking.
I mean,
yeah.
Changed my mind. Elliot wins.
Smoking.
Yes, Anthony, I am ignoring. Gina Davis. Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, Gina Davis was a fucking classic.
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
And she's tall enough to just be She-Hulk.
Yeah, she is tall.
Yeah, it's true.
What about old girl from True Lies?
Oh, Halloween. What's the face? Yeah.
No, I always felt like her comedy was
she's cool, but she doesn't have the face for it, I suppose.
Yeah.
She used to be smoking. Remember that movie? Blue Steel
yeah,
or
no,
whatever?
you're not wrong. Yeah, no,
smoking.
and Halloween. Definitely,
Yeah, she was.
The
No,
original
she
Halloween.
was not.
Dude,
Michael,
she was a
stop it.
She's
teenager in
always
Halloween,
looked
like
like she's
20s
had a
and
little
stuff.
too much freaking Y chromosome.
Michael, you stop that right now. How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm on Elliot's side on this. 100%.
I thought she was awesome in True Lies.
Yeah. Oh, True Lies. What a movie. But then again, I mean, that had everybody in it. Arnie Hudson.
How about Winona Ryder?
Well, I like like Heathers when she was in Heathers. That was so
Winona
good.
Ryder.
Winona Ryder.
You've seen Heathers, though, right? That was a good.
I love
horror
Heathers.
comedy. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Heathers. Got a light.
She's done some good shit. She has.
I don't think she is that funny though.
No, but it's not about her. It's about who's directing and writing it. It's what they are who they are.
In a comedy?
Heathers was a comedy. It was a dark comedy, but it was a comedy.
That's true.
Honestly, her character in Stranger Things is a comedy, like right off bat.
It's more of a cliche than a comedy. Yeah, but yeah, definitely.
Well, like in the newest season, man, a lot of it is like being goofy and.
I'm trying to think. What else has she been in? I mean, Beetlejuice, but I mean that wasn't a comedy.
Yeah,
but, what about Heathers was a comedy? Definitely,
it was a comedy, but her character wasn't.
Yeah, no, she did have good timing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So I just saw Dark Gift say something about Courtney Cox. What about the other girl from Friends, the blonde?
Jennifer Anderson.
No,
Jennifer Anderson.
Yeah,
she'd be pretty.
What
She's
was
funny.
she in? She was in that one with Tom Cruise, an action movie.
Oh, she was in Meet the Millers. Yeah, she's got some good comedy chops.
Yeah, of course. She was in she was literally in a sitcom.
Yeah,
she's funny. She was funny on that show.
They can all be quite funny, I suppose.
Right,
They're
so-
the right era, I guess, though.
So we're going with.
But I feel like she has a good. I would buy her as a.
Courtney Cox.
We're
looks
all
more
going
like-
with people from the 90s. That's what we're going with, like 90s.
Because none of us
Yeah,
watch
pretty
modern television
That's
shows.
it, yeah.
All right, what about
I mean, I watch him, but then it's not that great.
what about Melissa McCarthy or whatever?
Oh no.
I know Mike likes it, so I'm trying not to say anything. But
That's awesome. This conversation tanked fast. Okay. All right. How about Putin?
she was awful in Thor. I just watched Thor finally, and she was.
Oh, the new one.
Oh my god! The few minutes. that
Yeah,
she
I
was in
watched it. Yeah, I
was
just
so
watched
awful.
it. It was really
Oh.
bad.
Okay,
Oh.
but as far as being Jennifer Walters, right there.
Yeah, but that's not what she looks like. She pumped a face full of idiot stuff.
Yeah, no
Hey, you
kidding.
keep missing the pulling them out of time thing.
Yeah,
Put
I
her
know,
back next to.
okay, fair enough.
I'm still going with Kat Denning compared to her. Kat Denning still
Back
looks-
in the day, she was definitely up there, though.
right there. Look at that. That's She-Hulk right there, bro.
I didn't know She-Hulk. I forgot we were even talking about She-Hulk.
Look,
to be
just
fair.
think about a girl with dark hair and green skin.
All right,
And-
audience, we need to take one of these out. Is it Kat or Courtney? Kat or
I
Courtney?
mean,
We need votes in the chat.
Felsbug says Sigourney Weaver, so you know.
Well, y'all gotta remember Jen Walters.
She's got the
versus
jawline
She-Hulk,
for it,
so.
but I don't know about the rest of it.
How about Renee Zellweger?
Oh my god!
Which one? Which one? The one with the open eyes or the other one?
Jiminy says, Kat, take her out.
Jiminy's dumb anyway. Kick Jiminy.
Cat out, loyal to
Jiminy.
90s girls, says Vic. Kick Cat. Oh, Pablo's kicking Cat, I think. So that's 2 for Courtney, 1 for Cat.
Oh God, a bunch of thirsty '90s guys.
I have some choices. Well, not choice. Well, yeah, I have female comedians that I like, but they're not necessarily.
But are the She-Hulk material? That's the question, I suppose.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. So, there we go. There we go.
Bruce Jenner. Oh God.
Oh Lord.
At least he knows how to transform.
What did what did this stream come to? It started off so well. We'll be promoting a comic at some point.
Amy Lester showing her age. The girl on the left makes a good Jen, I think.
Oh, Amy.
You must be young.
Oh, Amy. We'll have words tomorrow.
I like Rhaegar's suggestion. Whoopi Goldberg. She's funny.
You know what, right? Old school her was, she did some good movies back in the day. But what was it? The one where she plays Paul, whatever it's called. That was a good movie.
Zoe Deschanel is not even pretty. She's not even funny.
What?
She's
I don't
terrible.
know. Who is that?
Did
I
you
don't
not
recognize
watch
the name.
New Girl?
She's
Nope.
trash, bro.
What are you talking about?
Listen, man, if you want to pick crazy people, I'm picking crazy people. You pick Putin, I'm picking.
No one's.
I'm picking Cat.
Please don't put Putin up on the screen.
I'm just saying. Oh God, look at her. She looks like an idiot. She's like a Precious Moments character.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely on your side. She's not got the charisma of the other two at all.
Her big dopey face.
Oh, I love Zoe Deschanel. Why would you say that?
What was she in?
She's a good singer too. You ever watch
I didn't
Elf?
recognize her from. No,
she was terrible in Elf.
It looked terrible.
Her
I
fake
watched the
singing.
trailer and went, no. It's what I did with
You're
that
hurting
movie.
my fifis, Elliot.
How about Jiminy Cricket? Shut up.
Elliot's wrong again. Mike found the worst thing ever.
Oh my lord.
I love you, Jiminy. I love
Let me
you.
find a better picture.
So I've learned
man.
something just recently. I've learned that I can't joke like this with my wife. I found out that my oh yeah,
That's
really?
better. That's a lot better.
Yeah, that's not how. Yeah, of course, because of cleavage. Whatever.
Well,
What? I didn't notice.
How about
Well,
how about
look at your pick over here. You didn't say anything about that being unfair.
yeah, look at that face. Look at the pouty lips. Look at the eyes. This other one looks like she's lost in the bag of chips.
Kat Dennings
Whatever.
is
Funny though.
Kat Dennings is perpetually burdened. There's no picture that isn't going to be unfair.
Charisma.
God bless her. God bless her.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a gift to humanity.
No, Lucy Lawless. She'd be completely wrong for it.
Oh no.
No,
Not even in her.
that-
Not
no.
even in her prime. Not even in her prime when she was.
And now
Xena,
she's a nut. So you know.
She's cool at some stuff, but yeah, not. I guess what you're on about.
I didn't like her that much, and I mean, I always
I
thought
don't
she was
know.
attractive, but I thought she was too masculine.
This
She
is
was
charisma.
cool in
Who's
all the
Charisma
Evil Dead
Carpenter?
shit.
This is Dark Gifts nomination, by the way.
She used to be on Buffy.
And an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those.
Yeah.
Whedonverse stuff.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Yeah.
How about Buffy? What's her face?
Sarah Michelle
Gellar.
Gellar. She was good in Buffy, and then nothing else.
As Jen, you'd have to dye her hair, and she'd have to eat a sandwich. But
That's
and
true.
bro, like 10 foot tall. I don't know. She was tiny, if I remember.
yeah, well, like I said, as Jen, definitely not She-Hulk, but
Oh yeah.
What about Terry Hatcher from Superman days?
No.
Oh my god! I didn't even
not
think
funny.
she existed. No, she's not funny.
Yeah,
She's
well-
not funny. I thought she was
I-
funny.
Everyone had. This is the trouble. Everyone has their own opinion on everything. It's impossible.
Look,
to
I'm
find
not
the
married to it.
perfect person, right?
I'm not married to it. I just come up with.
I don't think
suggestions.
she's funny. I don't even know who she is. So.
Oh, as
You're
a comic
just
fan, I
wrong
could go
again,
off, but-
Elliot.
Yeah, you're
Both
so-
you and Jiminy can shut up.
Jiminy. I'm still waiting for me and Jimmy to go on live stream and have a portrait off. To be honest with you.
What about let's see,
Guy
who else
from
we
Red
got?
Bank. Good night, man.
What about
Let's
Oh, there we go. Shadow of the Conqueror, back to the theme.
Shadow of the Conqueror
Yeah.
for a second here. Let me
I'm
let's
still
give this a
thinking.
refresh and see where we're at. We're at 180, 104 with 1,596 backers and 186.23 of 1,597 backers.
That's gone up.
Yay!
Dope, man. That's
Big
dope.
bump.
Now back to this recasting.
Go on. You gotta be perfect.
You know who's funny? You know who's funny? No, just kidding. I wasn't sure.
Don't worry. That'd be great. Don't worry, She-Hulk.
It's really just too bad that they didn't cast somebody who would have made that show really good. That's my big problem with that show.
Everyone else seems to have
my big
CGI
problem is the
problems
writing.
with it.
The writing's terrible.
Everyone seems to have
Wait,
different
our
problems
gift
with
is sending me pictures.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Say the DMs.
Says this is a better picture of charisma.
He's not wrong. That is a better picture.
But part of it,
one-on-one.
Yeah.
All right. Who are we picking here?
I'm still Team Cat.
Yeah, for this one, I'd have to.
I don't know the
I'd have to
character.
lean towards Cat.
Gal Gadot.
No, she's too skinny.
No, she's not
I
funny.
don't think she has
for
the chops for it. Comedy.
Charisma's
the character has to be funny or has to have comedy chops. That's the whole thing about this.
Charisma's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think she looks cool, and I think she probably could play, but it's hard to say because that was all directed by what's his name, Avengers guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his stuff is kind of humorous, so
yeah.
I'm not sure that she was funny, if not just that the script was had some clever moments.
Yeah, that
but
might be
Cat,
that might be the thing.
Cat to me has got that great, like by herself. I could see her playing her version of like the kind of like dry, unconcerned stuff, and then that turning into something else as She-Hulk. I could see that working out pretty cool.
No.
All right, and then here's another aspect to this. She is a lawyer, so she does also have to have a certain level of gravitas to play the lawyer.
You didn't ask for that. You just said funny. All right. Then,
I mean,
all right, I quit.
Background music. What's that?
That's background music.
Oh, is that a new thing we're doing now?
I mean,
Mike is playing Nintendo.
I just noticed it. That's all. I'm just curious.
Between Cat and Charisma is Brandon. All right. Well, you know what, guys? We're an hour beyond where I wanted this to go.
No,
yeah, we are. We just kept having too much fun.
Too much fun, yeah.
Too much fun talking Putin and She-Hulk.
And harassing Elliot.
Oh, gross.
Bugs. So everyone, please do, if you have not already, and I'm sure you have, but come on, let's go. I'm gonna drop it one more time. Paste. Wild Mikachu has appeared.
What?
What the hell?
A wild Mikachu has appeared.
What's a Mikachu? I'm actually looking forward to the fact that me and Jiminy are going to have a random stream.
Too much lore.
Oh,
It's
cool.
going to be good times.
All right, so anyways, links in the chat, links in the description. Go get yourself some Shadow of the Conqueror, Enemies of Self, so that we can make sure we get started on issue 2, volume 2, sorry, and make this just the biggest series of crowdfunds
ever.
I don't know how big this one's going to get.
I mean, I don't know who said that, but that was the best ever I've ever heard in my life.
That was me.
Ever. What? No, was it you? No,
What?
it's definitely not you.
That was me. I just did it again. Can you not hear me correctly?
It's like an angry burp.
And accent death metal. There's just no hate.
Are you saying it wasn't me?
It's 100% wasn't you, but I won't ruin the illusion for your fans.
Why are you having a problem with this?
Say Mad Cat.
Get that gadget.
Exactly. There we go.
I'm waiting for the Lord of the Rings orc quotes. Because that's the right voice for
Looks
it.
like meat's back on the menu, boys.
That's the one.
No,
funny.
1000% a negative on that Smooth Pig, but thanks for asking. Anyone want to say anything besides Elliot, who keeps saying that he hates me?
No, we're on jokes.
No,
like.
not you. It's just general.
No, he just hates.
So you hate all of us.
He just hates every one of us. Yeah, we all
Lord.
suck.
All right. Well, we're out of here. Thanks, everybody. God bless us, everyone. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.